Once upon a time, not long ago, when hey, hey, parents just don't understand. I just don't understand. Do y'all think parents just don't understand?
They don't understand at all.
Really?
They don't.
Parents just don't understand. Okay, well, what don't we understand?
Like sometimes when we say like, oh, like why do you need to look at my phone if like you know that I'm already talking to someone else? Like if we, because like every single time I say that, it's like, oh, so wait, is there something on there that you don't want me to see? And I'm just like, no, I'm just simply saying I'm just texting my friend, so like you already know who it is, so.
Okay. I'm gonna have to speak on the parents for this. Okay, you hanging with Auntie tonight. Okay, you know the rest of them gonna filter in here. Okay, but when we ask y'all to look at y'all phone, it's for a reason. Okay, it's for a reason, and it's always about safety. Know that. Okay.
Okay.
About safety, because people have too much access to kids and y'all have too much access to the world. So, as parents, we check phones to make sure that you keep that you keep it PG-13. Okay, in your case PG-13, Asia case
PG-11.
Yeah, PG-11.
Huh? You 11, PG-11.
Why you gotta do your face like that?
Because she hates being put on blast.
You know what's funny is because me and Jada itching at the same time.
Girl.
Hey ladies, hey Sharon, how y'all doing? Everybody, welcome to tonight's show. The rest of the crew will be here, but tonight I have two special little guests. One of them, we're gonna go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm supposed to be on it.
Ashley, yes, go get in them. You supposed to be in them.
Huh?
Yes, she's supposed to be here.
They don't want to just talk today, Auntie.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. What you say?
I said,
You don't just want to talk today, Auntie.
Auntie, they want to talk to all of us.
Oh, okay. Well, let me go get my lemonade.
Go get your lemonade. Okay.
You bought some lemonade for real.
I have lemonade as well.
I have apple juice.
Good job.
I got apple juice.
You have apple juice. Okay, Auntie Steph is not whining tonight. I have kombucha with some lemons in it. Okay, this is for gut health. Gut health. See, Auntie not drinking because y'all babies on here tonight. Now, when y'all get off, that might be a whole different topic. Okay.
Okay, see
What?
So I'm gonna introduce myself now.
Please go ahead. Introduce yourself, young lady.
So, okay, I'm a little shy, but can't be shy.
Really?
Okay, I'm trying to get a little comfortable. Okay. So, my name is Asia Cutting, and I've never been on this show before, and I'm a little nervous to talk about middle school stuff. So.
Oh, okay. Well,
and also, there is no also.
okay. What are you sipping on again?
What?
What are you sipping on again?
Oh, I'm sipping on apple juice.
One time for the apple juice.
Yes.
Hey, Miss Kayla.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Kayla Davis, and I am excited to talk about my experience in high school for today. So, yay.
Hey. What are you sipping on, niece?
I am sipping on some lemonade to stick with the title here. So
Okay. So you just started 9th grade. Atlanta went back to school last week. Asia, when do you start school?
I'm gonna be starting school on the 18th, but my orientation is on the 11th.
Okay. Are you excited?
Of course, I'm excited. This is a new level for me.
watch, next thing you know, she's gonna be like, "Oh man, I'm so tired of this all."
What the thing that I'm not excited about is that I'm gonna have 6 classes and 6 homeworks to do.
Oh.
So, but I am so excited to be going to science class because I like science.
Oh, okay. What is it about science that you like?
I just like the experiments and the new things that I learn about, the nature and stuff, and the animals, their hibernation and their adaptation.
Okay.
So that's, yeah.
Okay. All right. And Taylor,
Yeah,
you've already started, so you already in your 6 classes.
I actually have 4 classes.
Are you guys on a block schedule?
Yeah, we are. We go to homeroom first, and then we go to our first block, then second block, then we go to third block, and we have 4 different lunches. So I have B lunch, which means I have to wait for A lunch to finish. And then once we hear the bell ring for the second time, like 1 is to dismiss A lunch, and then we get to go right after. And then I'm rushing down the stairs to get there.
Oh, we was talking about that earlier, remember? We was talking about you said in middle school your teachers used to walk y'all to the next class. Now you are on your own going to the new class. So it's teaching you things already for the real world. And that's navigation, how to get there, time management, how to be on time, and taking responsibility for yourself. So Asia, you're going to learn that too.
Yes, I know I'm gonna learn that stuff. But what class I really wanna join is home economics.
Oh, you want to be in home economics? Because you can learn a lot in home economics. It's, they talk about cooking in home economics. They talk about you have to carry an egg around for your baby.
An egg?
An egg, honey.
Yes.
And the egg cannot get broke.
You can draw a face on the egg, though, just like to make it more realistic. You can draw a face on the egg and then just carry it around and name it.
Email. Don't send it to this other email.
Hold on, y'all. Jada, she just cannot stay away from all of y'all. She just can't.
They're my babies.
They're your babies?
I love my little cousins.
I do too. I love all of y'all.
Okay.
Okay, so
Jada.
Just
go. Yep, and then it'll let you pop in. So Jada is going to join us, okay? And where are all the other ladies? Like, oh my God.
My mom's in the comments. I see her. She said hi.
My mom, she's putting on some, like, she's getting her Women Who Wine shirt, and she's making sure Kansas and Chicago are asleep.
Oh, that part right there. Because them two is a distraction.
I know. Chicago just came in here and he poured my apple juice on my blanket. So now I can't even use it.
Wow.
That's why.
You can always use an apple juice covered blanket. It's still
I don't want an apple juice covered blanket. I don't want my legs to be cold.
Or sticky.
It'll help, like, if you get overheated somehow, like, it'll help. You can cool down or something. I don't know.
That's called go take a shower. Okay. Hey, Sherry, Sharina, good to be me. What's up, Sherry, Jasmine, Sharon Smith. I see Sandy 2 cents, Marjorie. Jada is about to pop in here. Sherry say, Jada, Asia, no, you didn't say you was on to a new level.
Hmm?
You said
What?
you was on to a new level, honey.
Oh yes, because elementary school, that's elementary school. It was just kind of boring.
Really?
But now middle school, I'm probably gonna have a locker. A locker.
Oh wow. Yes, a locker.
Like, I just really want a locker because lockers are cool and I see them in the movies.
Oh.
They have their own combination so nobody gets into it, and it's so cool. And also, you get to decorate it in stickers. Well, not really in stickers. That's for elementary kids. But like in glitter and stuff. No?
Yes, you are. You excited?
Just like in High School Musical, the girl who always wore pink, she had her locker and it was pink. She painted it pink.
Okay.
So I was really hoping that I would have a
character
locker.
did you say?
It was in the first one where the girls first came in. I think it's the first.
I think I need to look back. I think I need to look back on that one.
Yeah.
I'm really, you was excited about a locker.
I am.
A locker.
I don't like the lockers. I don't even have a locker this year. I chose not to.
I don't blame you because this is too much. It's too much.
Yeah.
I know it's kind of is because then you got to keep your combination in your head.
You should be able to do that. You remember songs like it ain't nothing.
In the beginning, and then at the end, you just got to make sure you throw it away. You got to get rid of the evidence. If you write it on a piece of paper, get rid of the evidence so nobody else can go be like, "Oh, let me go break into this person."
They're gonna go steal your books.
I actually went back, like in middle school, I went back to my locker at some point, and then it was locked at first, but then I go back and it's like cracked open. I'm just like, my locker. So I go look in there, I check everything, and I'm just like, okay, nobody took anything. But then I go back home and my filled out homework assignment, it was gone. I had to ask the teacher for another one the next day. It was sad.
Wow.
Aww. Aww.
The scary part is like if you lose your homework and then you go ask your teacher for a new one, you're scared to ask her for another one because you don't know if she's going to say yes or no.
Oh.
Like when I was in elementary school, one of my friends, she had lost her homework and she wanted to ask the teacher for another one. So then the teacher said she can't have one because she should have been responsible. So then when the day came for us to give our homework in, she didn't have her homework. So when we went to recess, she had to sit down.
Oh.
Yes.
And you would have been mad if you had to sit down, right?
Oh, yes.
Really?
That's my free time. When my fingers do not hurt from holding a pencil all day.
Okay, well, at least you do your work.
Well, middle school, you don't get a free time no more. Besides lunch, you don't get any more free time. There's no such thing as free time.
Wait,
High school.
You mean so?
Yeah, middle school.
We don't go out. Wait, we don't go outside.
Unless
you don't have gym.
No, you have gym.
Yeah. But that depends on if you get it, though. Otherwise, no, there's no going outside.
So Asia, the Nista squad in the comments is saying, they say don't ever be scared. It's best to ask because you never know what the teacher may say. Okay, so it's better to ask because then it's gonna just look like an excuse. And you ain't got no dog to say your dog ate your homework and
Well,
but you do have brothers that you could say that could spill apple juice on it.
yes.
You do have that.
I do want a pet. I asked for a cat, and my mom said, "No, you can't get no cat." And then I said, "Can I get a mockingbird?" And she said, "They poop everywhere." And I was like, "But what pet can I have?" She said, "Just don't have no pet at all." And then she said, and the funny part is, then later that day, she came up to me and she said, "I have a pet. I have an idea that you could have for a pet." And I said, "What is it?" I said, "Is it a bunny? Is it a dog?" And she said, "No." She said, "A fish."
I knew you was gonna say that.
It wasn't funny.
Classic pet.
She said
Hey.
she said a fish.
A fish, Ashley.
Hey, don't sleep on the fishes.
Oh, we know. I know you got
The
your
fish.
whole fish.
That's how my mom and dad were and stuff when I was little. They were just like, at first I was only allowed to have a fish for a pet. So I had a pet fish. Her name was Sally. I had her for 4 years. She died sadly, but like I also had 2 little fish. That was one named Elsa, one Tinkerbell. But I think Sally died for this one reason that I'm about to say. She tried to eat Elsa and Tinkerbell, and I was scared. I was like, "Why are you trying to eat 2 new things?"
You can't like.
It was sad.
Lord.
What?
So you had the fish name was Elsa, Sally, and who else?
Tinkerbell. Sally was the first, Elsa was second, and Tinkerbell was third.
Okay. Tamishas, what's your fish name? I never got his name.
His name is Carlo.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say fish.
Oh, I had a fish once. Well, I had 4 fish. Listen, because this story is funny and sad. Okay, so I had 4 fish. It was a big fish tank, and like they all had their own homes because I made them in like art class when I was in elementary. And so, okay. So then, one of the fish went into the other fish's home, and I was just wondering why it went in there. So then, the next day, when the fish came out of the other fish home, I was cleaning the fish tank, and then the fish was buried under the ground in the fish tank under the rocks, dead.
Oh, he killed
I know. It was. I thought so too. Then after that, a week later, after the other fish died, the same fish went into the other fish home, and then they was like the fish was like trying to fight the other fish off, and then it killed it. It tried to eat it. It ate it. It wasn't funny. So then after that, I saved the other 2 because then I made a wall out of like popsicle sticks, and the fish he swam over the wall.
And I mean, fish can swim anywhere, right? So I can see him swimming over the wall.
It wasn't like a little short wall. It was like
It don't matter if the water is high enough.
Exactly.
They can swim over it.
There's no way. There's no way that they cannot get over that fence.
Yes.
No matter how many.
It was all dead. So I had one last fish left, and that was the fish that killed all the fish. So then after that, the fish, it was like swimming to get the food while I was feeding it. And then it was like, it got like sucked into the thing that like cleans the thing. And it died. All my fish was dead.
Oh, so fishes is not a good pet for you.
I know. And then here she goes. Then my mom over here. Then my mom comes in saying, "You want another fish, Asia, for a pet?" Look at that. 4 fish died.
No more
Just put me on the spot.
Huh?
Well, if you have 4 fish die, she don't want you to have a dog or a cat die.
Oh no, that would be tragic.
I've had all 3 of them.
How do you deal with making new friends in school or dealing with boys they like?
Who said that?
Tip.
Damn, we jumping into it already?
Gosh, my mom just wants to hop straight into the big question.
Oh no, Josh,
We only got an hour.
Okay, but hold up. Before we go there, let's go back up. Because that just jumped right into it. Marjorie said, Asia, with this new level, there's no recess outside. If you going to middle school.
That's not funny.
High school or middle school. High school or middle school, no more recess. No more.
So you don't get gym?
You get gym, but
but lunchtime will be your free time.
I just have a question. Can you sit wherever you want to sit at school, in middle school?
Well, for my middle school, no, but for high school, yes, you can.
Wow, so nothing has really changed. Just got 6 classes. Not really funny.
DJ said Josiah is going to the 7th grade, and she said it was a big change for him going from elementary. So get ready.
It's not really.
Somebody asked, how does it feel going by a schedule? Now you don't have the luxury of having your teachers take you to class from class to class. So how does that feel at home, Taylor?
It's the kids in the back. I'm so sorry.
I just hear screaming. But for going from like by the schedule and like having to navigate my way through the whole entire school instead of just like a hallway that just goes straight up and down, that's difficult because at the first day I didn't get like late to any of my classes, but then the second day I tried to take a shortcut. That was a bad idea. I ended up being late for art class. It was a bad idea. I shouldn't have done it, but it was only one time. And then I tried using the elevator once. Yeah, I got lost again and I got late again. So I learned my lesson from that. But otherwise, it's pretty simple. I got used to all the classes. So yeah.
Okay, good. Jade, Asia, you ain't
I
did.
just make an appearance. So sorry.
What's wrong with her face?
We got her wisdom
Teeth taken out today.
No.
all four.
But that's a thing?
Yes.
Are you?
You don't see my swollen face?
No, I don't. You just look the same. That was a compliment, wasn't it?
No.
That was a whole palm tree.
That was a whole what?
I'm
Palm
sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was like a compliment because I said you look like the same. You know, like you don't look any
Just
different.
ready to get into
Oh,
these questions.
now I see it. Now, okay.
Okay, so hold on. How do they deal with making new friends in school or dealing with boys they like? So we're listening.
Making new friends, it's like kind of hard because you don't even like know the people that you meeting, and then when you like finally know them, it's like then you just become friends, and then like after a long time, then you just become best friends. But you become best friends when your parents meet each other and they let you go over to each other's house.
No, that's not when you become best friends.
That ain't how it
Well,
works.
for me, that's how it
That's not how any
was.
of this works.
Well, that's how for me, that's how it
That's
was.
how friendship works.
Well, for me, that's how it was. Cause me and my friend Mabel, we didn't become best friends until our parents met each other, and we let each other go to each other's house. We didn't let each
Even
other.
if you go to somebody's house, that'll make them your best friend.
That don't make them your best.
Well, for me, that's how it was, but I don't know how it's gonna
Time
be
for
now.
change, boo. Time for change.
However, let me just go ahead and stress this to both of y'all, and I say this to Jada all the time. The title best friend is something that's earned, and that's over a period of time where you trust them. You know, you can trust them with your secrets. They can trust you with yours. Everybody should not be called your best friend, because Jada used to meet people and she'd be like, oh, that's my best friend. I'd be like, girl, no, it ain't. Didn't you used to do that, Shawty?
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Stop story.
And you quickly realized they wasn't your best friend.
Yes.
But I'm better off with no friends. That's perfectly fine. It keeps me out of drama.
Mm.
Not necessarily, I would say it keeps me out of drama, but the people I brought into my life as friends, I couldn't really trust. And if my parents don't like you, they don't like you for a reason. And I've gained to understand that. That makes sense.
It's called growth.
It's called maturing.
Yeah, those actually are growth and
same
maturity.
thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say you don't deserve, you don't need to have friends. I
Yeah, I'm
mean,
not saying that
you just
either.
have to be selective when you're choosing your friends. And just because they cool, girl, they want to do this and do that with you, that don't make them your best friend. That don't make them even friends. Sometimes they're just associates.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes people want to be in your business, so they act like they're your friends. And as soon as you tell them what you got going on, then they popping it their mouth to somebody else. So you gotta recognize game.
And then it becomes a rumor around school.
Yeah.
You know?
Rumors are bad things. Very
Yeah.
bad.
Yes.
So how do
Okay.
you
Make new
deal with
friends.
it, Taylor?
I deal with it by like most of the friends I've made, it would be like their experience, such as like, oh, I sit next to them, I try and like talk as much as I can, so then like I get a good vibe and I just like see how it goes from there. And I actually have one of my friends and stuff that came from middle school. I'm still friends with her now. And we celebrated our 4th friend anniversary and stuff. We call it a friendship anniversary for the day we first met and became friends. And it was on August 3rd. So we've been friends for 4 years.
Okay.
Oh.
Hey, that's good, Kayla.
Oh, you just gave Asia a big idea.
I had a best friend. No, she didn't give me no ideal.
Are you sure?
But listen, I had a best friend. Her name was Mabel, like I was talking about earlier. We was best friends until like 3rd grade. But in 3rd grade, she moved away. So then we just stopped talking, and we just stopped being friends. So I didn't really like have any more best friends. I just call people my friends.
Yes.
Because I didn't really like want to trust them because I know they'll move away. And then, some people move away. So
People do move away.
So I just call them my friends instead of saying best friend.
That's how Jasmine and Jada, they was used to making friends and moving. Jada never had a problem with making friends, period.
I'll say, oh, that's one of my classmates.
Oh,
Oh,
instead of saying your friend.
yeah, because everybody ain't your friend. And the quicker y'all realize that, the better off y'all will be in life.
You sure will, child.
Keep your circle small.
Honey,
Okay?
like this.
Like where nobody can infiltrate. You should only have a select few friends or best friends that you can truly and honestly depend on. You know, if anything go down, they got your back. They ain't gonna lie on you. They ain't gonna do you wrong or nothing. If y'all fall out, y'all ain't gonna be telling each other business.
True.
If y'all don't speak for a long time and y'all come back around each other, y'all can pick up where y'all left off. Those are the type of friends you want.
Yes.
But again, that should only be 1 or 2.
Not many.
Not many friends. And oh, that's my friend because they in your class. No, boo boo. That's not your friend. That's your classmate.
An acquaintance.
An acquaintance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So how we dealing with these boys though?
Hold up. Jada didn't say how she made friends.
My bad.
How you deal with making new friends?
I don't deal. No, like I don't mean to say that like that, but I just talk. I'm a social butterfly. You've known that. Every high school I went to, every middle school, I make a friend everywhere. I made a friend at cosmetology school. We talk probably once a month, but we're still close friends.
Okay.
I'm just a social butterfly.
We know.
Okay.
We know. So back to what Auntie Michi said, how y'all be dealing with these boys that y'all like that are y'all friends?
Shut up.
Mm-hmm. That part.
Well, for me and my mom and my dad already had this conversation.
Okay.
And since I have a lot of brothers, I don't really like, have a boyfriend. I'll just make them my friend, And then when when I get to like 8th grade, then my mom said that that's like a time then I could date boys. But she said before I met like I date a boy. What? No, I'm before I date a boy, we got to talk about it, again. So
Yes.
I know, so I be safe with stuff,
Okay. Oh, I'm in 8th grade.
Yeah, 8th grade too young.
Oh,
She
Well,
said,
she said-
How about
she said her
no,
mom
She said to be
I
safe
was
with stuff.
15.
to be what?
She's safe with stuff. That's why I'm like, hold on, wait a minute.
I
Gotta listen to these keywords, okay?
okay, I'm listening to the key word.
you know what? Being on the phone and
See,
stuff.
that's what I was about to say. You gotta think on Asia level.
No,
I don't even
remember
Asia level when I was 11.
like
Excuse me?
I don't even remember thinking like that when I was 11. A boyfriend at 11?
no, not at 11. Like in
15.
high school.
8th grade is
Because
not
we
high
got-
school.
Yeah,
No,
that's
not. Oh.
Ninth,
Yeah.
I thought that was high
ninth
school.
grade is high
Well,
school.
high school.
Yeah.
Oh.
One more grade. So you got 2 more years.
Oh. But yes, she said that with giving people my number and stuff, she said just make sure that you trust this person before you give them your number. You know. But
Okay.
yes,
Don't
that's
break
what she
the
said.
phone.
Okay.
Why you gotta bring up old things?
So you can text these people. Don't lose the phone. Don't lose the phone. Be more responsible with the phone.
Yes, that part. Because you be losing phones like it's going out of style, girl.
Use the phones like it's your underwear.
Yes, you be breaking
I've
off.
been told so many times
Yeah.
that she's
Well,
her
I
phone.
broke a phone. I broke a phone only 2 times. Only 2 times.
Only
I
They
didn't.
do that in elementary school too.
What?
They say they go together, but they only see them at school.
Yep.
I
It's
know.
called a school
I was-
I know too. I know too. Been there, done that.
It's called a school relationship.
No, it's called We Go Together.
Exactly.
We go together.
We don't specify in school. We just go together. That's my boo.
Yeah.
That's my boyfriend. We don't talk on the phone. We don't do none of that. We just see each other in school.
What is
But now that's what we're telling y'all to do.
that?
We're saying that's how it was back in the day because it was that innocent.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, kids fucking, excuse my language, in elementary school. And
Yes.
it's ridiculous.
They are. Y'all know it, so don't be acting like y'all.
I'm confused on what little kid in elementary school you know that do that stuff.
Oh,
I
I
don't
know plenty back then in elementary school, behind bleachers, behind portables, all of it, honey.
In elementary
They
school?
did
I'm
Yes,
glad I
elementary
didn't deal with
I don't mind
Elementary
it.
a little young.
Hey, from my lips to your ears, that's what was going on.
Oh, snap,
it.
son. Damn.
Marjorie said, if you can't tell your mama you gave them your number, don't give it to them.
I know that's right.
I know that's right.
No,
Well,
that's
the best
right.
advice my dad ever gave me was don't never bring home a boy who held longer than yours. So you got a lot of hair.
Your daddy told you
That's some advice my dad gave me that when I was in like middle school.
don't bring the guy home if he's held longer than yours.
And if he sag his pants.
Oh,
Why?
okay.
If his hair longer than yours.
I don't know.
I don't know
So you
either.
don't feel bald headed?
No.
I'm confused.
No, they're probably like
I am thoroughly confused.
short hair, not long ones that go
They
down.
put it in a ponytail, and it's just like you remember mindless behavior. One of the boys, he had like long plaits.
What was wrong with that?
I don't know. That's just what James Long said.
James Long is a trip. How about you, Kayla?
Yeah. How do you deal with a boy that you like?
Well, I can't really say much that I know how to deal with them like in middle school, but in high school, now I know how to deal with it because my past experiences with dealing with that, yeah, they weren't that great. They weren't that great at all, and I don't really want to talk about it that well. But
Platform to talk about it.
I mean, we all know what happened in middle. Well, does everybody know what happened in middle school
No, we
before what I did online with?
Oh, I know that story.
I don't know that story.
Oh, snap, son.
Well, basically, I played Roblox.
That's fun. I'm sorry.
Okay, let her talk. Go ahead.
I played Roblox and stuff, so I basically had a lot of online friends, and I still have some of those friends, but like I still I talk to them on the phone, so I actually know what they look like, but they don't know what I look like because I don't really like show them my face. So basically, I have a few online friends, and then there was this one guy. I met him, and then I liked him online. I looked at his Roblox avatar, like I was just sitting there crushing on an avatar. So that's just kind of sad at this point.
Hey, you said it, but you're absolutely accurate.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Avatar.
An
Yeah,
avatar.
I was crushing on an avatar, and now I look back at that, and I'm just like, what is wrong with me?
Was I thinking?
So basically, after like about a year of knowing this dude, so on July 7th, we officially I guess started dating online. And then I didn't tell my mom about this till like a month later. And I'm just like, Ma, what would you say? Like, we were just walking in Dollar Tree. So I was just like, Ma, what would you say if someone, I was trying to like make it seem like it wasn't me.
Hypothetical.
What would you say if someone just dated someone that you sort of knew, but you didn't really know what they looked like? What would you say if someone started dating someone online? What would you say to them? I'm just asking for a friend, I'm just asking for a friend of mine. And then she said, "Why, Kayla? Are you that person?" I'm just like, no. I'm not.
But you was that person.
Yeah, but then after a while of her asking that question over and over again, I'm just like, okay, yes, I have an online boyfriend. And then she's just like, how long has this been? And I was like, since July 7th.
I remember that conversation last year.
Yeah, I do remember
yeah.
I just learned about it when we went on our family trip.
In middle school, I didn't know. I ended up breaking up with him though. So
he looked like you could be catfished.
Yes. Girl, that's all me and Jasmine was telling her when Tiff told us. We was like, girl, you know who is on the other side of that computer? It be grown ass men portraying that they kids on Roblox. They go to where you kids love to hang out at, such as YouTube and Roblox. And what else is it? TikTok.
Yeah, and sometimes maybe Instagram or Facebook. Like one of my friends, she had a boyfriend in high school, but then they broke up because like he was too clingy, so she didn't like it. So basically, after a while, he started to basically keep texting her over and over again, and he would be making like different Instagram accounts to like sort of keep talking to her. And I was just like, Zoe, just like keep blocking him. And then she's just like, I tried, but he keeps making different accounts. He stopped after a while, but at some point, because I was in a group chat with him this one time, I didn't say anything, but I was in a group chat. So then he texted me one day, and I'm just like, who is this? And then I just went, and then later on, I get another text from that same number saying, this is Luke. And I'm just like, and then I talked to Zoe about it. I'm just like, Zoe, help me. He's coming after me to ask you and get to you. And I was just like, and she said, block him immediately and delete the number and everything and leave the group chat. I was just like, okay, I will do so right now. So I blocked him. I went from the group chat, and now we never see him ever again because he didn't go to the school after a while. So
I'll just calling out names.
I went through a lot of Everyone that doesn't know what Roblox is.
Huh?
What is Roblox? Can someone explain?
Almost something similar to Sims.
I know what Roblox is because
Sims, you can't talk to people.
Listen,
They're not talking. They're talking through Messenger.
Like a chat.
You can type.
Yes.
You can type in the chat.
Rome.
And hold up 1 second. Kayla, Sandy Susan say, and Kayla, that's why parents ask to see their kids' phones. That part right there. Because see, you over here talking to, well, your friend was talking to a whole stranger, and then he became clingy and was making up other accounts and stuff like that. You never know who on the other side.
It wasn't a stranger. It was actually someone from the school that she knew, like, face to face. So it wasn't a stranger per se, but like it was just someone she didn't really want to like be around anymore.
Okay, y'all got to be careful.
Everyone goes through something like that.
Okay, what's your story?
Everybody know my story.
No, they don't.
Grandma house. Yes, you do.
I know. I know that
in person. Huh?
What happened at grandma house?
You know the story. How you don't know that was like 2 years ago?
It's also on YouTube too. It's on a story. Like a little story.
I don't be on YouTube like that.
I met a boy at the skating rink when I was with Shanti and her friend.
Oh, I definitely don't know that story.
Asia was the one who snitched. But for a
Yes.
good cause, she told
I snitched for your protection, Jada. You're lucky that I was around. I snitched on your protection, and I didn't even get a thank you from you.
Why was I gonna thank you in that moment? Cousins are supposed to.
Okay, so what happened? You was at the skating rink, you met a boy, and what happened?
I was at the skating rink, met a boy. We started texting. We started talking on the phone. One night he said something. Asia was sitting right there. He said something. She felt my safety was in danger. And she told her mama. Her mama told my mama. 3 o'clock in the morning, my mama called me. My dad called me. They asked me for the truth. I wasn't going to lie, because normally when parents ask you something, they already know the truth. They're just going to see if you're going to lie.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't lie.
Glad you know that.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all heard that? Y'all peeped that.
That was a whole lesson all
that
in
was
one.
A whole lesson in one.
Then,
9 times out of 10, mainly 10 out of 10.
Yes.
If a parent asks you a question about something, they already know.
We already know the answer.
Just to see if you're going to lie. And when you lie, you're going to get your ass whooped. Period.
Well, y'all always do say if you tell the truth, it might save you a little bit, just a little bit. But if you lie, it makes them more mad. And you just made the situation worse for yourself. So she made me tell grandma, but Ashley had to be there, so grandma wouldn't take my life.
Yes, I had to say, I said Ashley, I said Jada is gonna tell mama what she did. And
he came by the house. That's
why she got in trouble, because he was in mama.
What did he do?
He was in mama driveway, and her and Asia was sitting in his car. Stranger.
So if you thought her life was threatened, Asia, why are you sitting in the car with him?
Oh, they both got in trouble.
No, I didn't know. That was before that he said something.
No, it wasn't.
I thought
it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't. How you tell me? I was the main character.
Listen, could you listen? No, we did that. Could you listen? We did that before. Wait.
Yeah.
No, before he said something that I thought would endanger you.
What did he say?
What did he say?
Yeah, what did he say?
He said they was in an argument, and he said something that triggered my feelings.
I want to know what he said. He
said that I would come and I would hurt you and your grandma. I don't care. So then, yes. Oh. So then I went and I told my mother for Jada's protection and also for my protection.
And your grandma. Well, and mainly for his protection because
yes, Grandma really didn't. Well, she could have been. She did need protection, but I didn't know how crazy he was. But Grandma, she could be a little crazier than him.
Y'all know grandma like that. Y'all know grandma like that.
Hey, this is all your fault that I'm on the spotlight right here. I didn't think that grandma would need protection because she could protect herself, because we all know how grandma is. So
But since
I
Jada didn't
just
have,
but still, it was also for grandma protection. So I told my mom. I went in her room because we was all in there chilling, watching a movie, me and her and Rome. And then Rome went in there to go use the bathroom. And I said, Mommy, Jada was talking to a boy and he said what he said, and I think Jada is gonna get hurt. So then my mom, I guess she called Auntie Steph, and my mom at first she wasn't listening to me. So then I had to get her eyesight. So I took her phone from her so she could listen to me. And then she said, Asia, what's wrong? And I said, were you listening? And she said, no. And then she said, say it again. And I said, well, Jada was talking to a boy and he said something. You know what he said? And so she said, okay, she said, okay, I'll talk to her. And then I guess she called Auntie Steph, and that's when it happened. It all happened with grandma and stuff. So yes, that's what happened.
I told Ashley, and I also told Jada, I said, Jada's gonna be the one to tell mama. Because first of all, I said I don't know what she was thinking about telling him where mama live at. And then he's sitting out there in her driveway like a fool, okay?
that part.
And knowing that she got cameras everywhere.
I was just the rebel child.
Yes, Jada was smart. She was a smart person in that moment because he didn't come in grandma's driveway where she could see him on the cameras. He was on the side. He was on the sidewalk. He was on the sidewalk. On the sidewalk. Where that big field is. When he was on the sidewalk. He was on the sidewalk where that big field is. And then she was so smart because she knew grandma wouldn't be able to see him because she'd be watching her cameras. So
basically you saying
and then when he's there, then yes. So but when he got there, she said, don't come in the front area because my grandma got cameras. Then she said, go on the sidewalk.
Let's also acknowledge the fact that I told you stay in the house.
No, you never did.
Yes, I did. I said don't come outside. Yes, I'm gonna do that because you don't listen for nothing.
No.
Hard-headed.
Well, okay, maybe I didn't listen. Okay, maybe I didn't listen. I was only like 5 years old.
For your protection.
You was 8.
Oh,
you was 8 or 9. It wasn't that long ago.
You was 8. We're talking
I
about some 5.
I don't know how old I was. So I
old enough to tell.
Yeah, old enough
to tell. For Jada's protection and for mine.
Stick to that story.
Yes, and I still ain't get a thank you from Jada for protecting her.
We done with that story.
It was 2 years ago now.
You never.
Still,
how do you deal with boys now? Like now that you're in high school, how do you feel like you would deal with boys? Because you're gonna have someone. I'm just gonna let you know. You're gonna have older guys. Yes. You're gonna have guys in your class or your same age. They're gonna come at you. And the main thing with all of y'all is to make sure you have high self-esteem and you're confident in yourself. Because guys prey on those type of people who have low self-esteem. Mm-hmm. It's like they can smell it, and then they feel like all they got to do is tell you what you want to hear, and you're gonna do whatever they want you to do because they're giving you attention.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be attention cravers. All attention ain't great. All attention is not necessarily good attention.
Correct. So that's
in your mind, whether you thinking or not, I'm a bad bitch. So you ain't gonna just tell me anything because game recognize game, boo. Period. Why are you looking like that, Steph?
Because you said period.
I'm just saying that's how y'all gotta be in y'all mind, like because they'll try you.
They will. They will
try you, and they think that you aren't, especially when you fresh meat.
Oh yes,
getting
honey.
into high school and middle school. Oh yeah, the fresh meat here. Yes. So they figure out who they gonna prey on, who they want to try to get to who they gonna try to do, who they gonna try to run through so they can get a name in the school of being the hoe.
Yeah, the
So
thought.
you just have to be mindful of that type of thing, and you have to not give in to the attention.
Yes.
It's okay to be like, they can flirt, yeah, okay, but first off, my mind is strong. I know how y'all like to play.
Facts.
I'm not gonna play these games with you. I'm here for my books. My mama told me back in the day, you want a boyfriend? Oh, okay. You better, the boyfriend is your books.
Your
You get
books.
them books, and then you can have a boyfriend. So I won the boyfriend. I made sure I had straight A's.
She told me,
Yeah,
she said it's not just the book. She said your boyfriend's name is math, science, English. That's what she told me.
Well, but y'all also have to tell them that boys can also be cruel. They can be rude. They can bully.
Yep, be mean.
9 out of 10, they like you. Sometimes they're just rude.
Or they don't know how to express it, so they try to do you in a kind of way.
Yes. That happened to me in elementary school.
Yeah, I would say, but that's throughout school. That's elementary, middle, high school. Boys who like you and they don't necessarily know how to express it. They target you.
Yes.
I mean, no, that's still now.
We know.
Oh, I thought you said that was like back in the day.
No, I'm saying like that's how it is when you're in the elementary school, middle school, and high school. It does shit, even in college.
I was about to say that too.
Yes, in elementary school, I was kind of like a crybaby because when somebody sorry. Well, I was like when somebody if somebody just called me ugly straight out the blue, I would just tear up and start crying. And if somebody said something to me like really mean or just anything, I would just start crying.
You have to learn to have a very tough backbone when it comes to being in middle school and high school. If you don't, you're going to let people run over you, walk over you, and you're not going to survive.
Yeah, because I've dealt with one person at my middle school that I used to go to. I don't go to middle school no more, but there was one kid who would always be I guess always sort of like a teacher's pet. And then one time he fell over because people were pushing around in the hallway. So I fell and then he fell and then basically he started crying. So then someone in my chorus class, they asked me, Kayla, were you the one crying on the floor? And I'm just like, no, I wasn't crying. That was just him. And then I pointed over to him and I was just like, that was him crying, not me. So basically, he would always be told to shut up in class when he talks. Everybody would just be so mean to him because he would always go up to the teacher and be tattling on everyone, and then be like, "Oh, I'm all smart" and stuff like that. So we were everybody would just mean to him, and I was just sitting there nah, I'm not gonna be mean to people. I don't do that.
It don't pay, because karma is real. Y'all know what karma is?
Drama?
No, karma is how you treat people, it come back to you.
Oh yes. When I got in 5th grade, I didn't cry no more. When somebody said something to me, I would just say thank you. Ignore it. I don't really care. I don't really care.
That's a great attitude to have. Thank you.
Thank you.
So if they say,
this is how you do it. You say thank you, your mama.
I'm gonna use that.
No.
Don't teach her to say that.
No, listen. So when I got in 5th grade, because I was still a crybaby in the 4th grade. So then there's the same person that used to bully me in my class. So then he said, "Oh, yo, there's Asia the crybaby," and I was like, "Thank you." Thank you very much. I very appreciate it. Thank you. And then I just walked away and mind my business. I just didn't care no more.
And you know what? You can't care about what people say, because people going to talk about you whether you're doing good, bad, indifferent. It does not matter. They will find something to talk about. So you just really have to have tough skin And I'm gonna just say your clap back need to be strong. Okay, it just needs to be strong. And the fact that you say you don't cry no more, that's good, because I used to be like you too when I was in 5th grade in elementary. Uncle Tony used to say stuff to me and it used to make me so mad. And then one day I just flipped on him and I said, no, you ugly. He said, about time you said something to me. And that's when I just realized, you know what? If you feeling some kind of way, no matter if it's an uncle, no matter if it's an auntie, an adult, as long as you say it respectfully, say how you feel. Don't hold it. Don't hold it. Speak.
We ain't saying go around disrespecting your teachers, though.
Yes, don't do that. But it's nothing wrong with telling somebody, you know, I don't like when you do that. I don't like when you say stuff like that to me.
Pulling them to the side.
Yes. And not trying to embarrass them like they were trying to embarrass you. Sometimes you got to teach people how to treat you. Okay?
That part.
Yeah, sometimes you got to treat people. My clapback game is strong. Do you hear me?
Mine stay strong.
Mine is strong.
I can handle the best of them.
Me too, child.
And like I said, when all else fails, just say your mama.
I can't say that.
And I guarantee you, they will leave you the fuck alone.
They're gonna be like, no, she didn't. Just
no, that's what oh, you talking about my mama now?
And Demetrius, that's why they don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't y'all say your mama.
When all else fails, if your clapback ain't that strong, your mama. And walk off.
I can't say that. I respect.
Okay.
Respect you.
Say your mama.
Respect.
You know, if they disrespecting you and you don't know what to say to disrespect them back,
just say
your
thank
mama.
you. Just say thank you.
No.
Take it as a no.
Letting somebody walk over.
That don't work.
So if somebody called me ugly, say thank you, your mama.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Say that.
Just like that.
So if I get it,
your mama.
So listen, if I get it,
or you ain't even gotta say your mama. Thank you. I get it from your mama.
No, listen. Okay, so
you said I get it from your mama.
Okay, so what? So don't say. So y'all giving me the permission to say that to somebody. So if I get in trouble, Auntie Michi, if I get in trouble, if I get in trouble for saying that, don't say, Asia, why you said that? That's not
nice.
I'm gonna say because somebody they could go tell on me.
How you gonna get in trouble though? But how you gonna tell on me? Because at the end of the day, you're not just going around saying your mama to people. You saying it because hey, they antagonizing you or they bullying you. And if you're gonna keep talking to me any kind of way, then I'm gonna give you what you're looking for. And so I'm gonna say your mama, and then you just gonna have to deal with the consequences. Because at the end of the day, you're not gonna just talk to me any kind of way and think you're gonna get away with it.
So your mama.
I know, but
because a lot of times people only do stuff to people because nobody's checking their ass.
Oh, most definitely. Definitely.
And at the end of the day, people only treat you how you allow them to treat you.
You allow them to treat
What are we talking about?
We're talking about bullies. If somebody, no, we're not talking about bullies yet. We're talking about somebody saying mean stuff to you. And you said, Asia said somebody used to call her ugly and she would cry. So she said, now I don't cry no more. So Tamisha said, well, if you ain't got clap back, she said, say your mama.
Your mama. You see her mama ain't disputing.
She said,
I've been over here training her. I've been like asking her. So if like you got in school, not trying to tell her to pick fights or anything like that, but if somebody put their hands on her, like I really show her like,
bro, we get a fake fight.
Hey, you gotta learn how to defend yourself. Whether you in karate,
I sure did.
Because that's the first thing they're gonna go for.
That's the first thing they're gonna go for. Exactly.
I know. She said, pull the back of their hair and start just hitting them. And I said, okay, but when I get in trouble for doing this, if somebody is
No, I said
Hey,
if somebody.
who are you getting in trouble with?
No, I said if someone put their hands on you.
she said, yeah,
You
she
can't
said,
walk
She
up
not
said,
so
grab them.
She said
everything
you
that we're
can't-
telling you, we're not telling you to just go up to somebody and say it and be like, "Oh, your mama," or go
Yeah,
fight
no.
somebody. No, that's not what you are doing. Is a reaction to what that person is
yes.
doing to you.
Yes.
At the end of the day, somebody put their hands on you. That's self-defense. I'm gonna defend myself. You think I'm gonna just sit here and let you beat my behind? No, that's not how any of this works, and that ain't how it's gonna work. So if you gonna put your hands on me, trust and believe you're gonna get these hands back.
Facts.
Also,
That part.
you're also worried about getting in trouble. Normally, with fights, you both get in trouble regardless.
Yes.
Right.
Who started it? Who ended it? Who hit
But
first?
you ain't gonna get in
Everyone
trouble when you get to the house.
oh yes, and she said,
Nah, when I got in the fight, Mama was like, "Well, did you
Here
win?"
you go. As long as you won the fight.
Mama
but
said, "Did
she
you win?"
said,
Yes.
she said that don't put your hands on them first, because then that you gonna be the main one that get in trouble because you put your hands on them first.
Everybody
They
gets
never touched you.
Well, the high school I went to, Stephanie, my mother knows this, but the high school I went to, regardless if you hit first, you still get in the same amount of trouble as the person who defended themselves.
Well, I'm gonna be the mama that be there in the office saying, "Well, she hit my child first. She defended herself."
Oh, that would be me too.
It's
all
called.
It
It's
was
called.
you.
That's,
I
that's
know.
why it's
I
called.
know.
That's why it's called self-defense.
Oh, you ain't too less.
That part.
Exactly.
You not too us. However, Jada used to be in a lot of girl drama in high school, and for the life of me, I'm like so surprised she never got in a fight. Never.
The only reason is they talked. I'm not gonna fight nobody if I don't have a reason to fight you. I don't fight, period. So
She
if you
around
hit me
here
first,
quoting Muhammad Ali, talking about she a lover, not a fighter.
but I am. I get it from you.
No, I'll beat your ass if you try me. Okay. Don't get it twisted.
But you're a lover, not a fighter. That's who you are. You don't do stuff like that. You don't just randomly somebody call you ugly. I want to fight you. That you're a lover, not a fighter.
Listen, if somebody call me
It's
ugly,
ugly. You better have good ass. Yo, you better be damn near perfect. You better be Jesus calling me ugly.
child, because
'Cause
I'm
you
gonna be like
you
ugly
gonna get
where?
this tongue lashing like nobody's business.
Yes. My clapback game is strong. I be ready.
They be
Just
talking
ask
from you.
Caleb, make
You
sure
too
if you do start
masculine.
swinging, make sure your swings touch.
Oh, my queens don't back it up.
Touch.
Oh, you said touch.
Well, I will be
EJ said,
prepared. I have a punching bag, so I will be prepared. I will be practicing.
Yes.
yeah. EJ say Josiah had an issue in 4th grade and he slapped the dog shit out of the boy. That's what the administration told me. He did not get in trouble, and the next day the boy wanted to be his friend.
Oh, dog.
I will be your best friend.
Because he
But that's what I'm saying. People only do to you what you allow. So if you give in to them that first time, that's just like a bully that's stealing somebody's money, they lunch money. You give it to them the first time. Oh, now I know I could do it to them. I'm gonna keep doing it till they give me what I want. But if you check it from the get go,
you don't worry about
that. Then there's always those girls. If you do beat them up, they want a round 2 because they got beat up, and give them what they want.
Well, that girl that I beat up, she didn't want a round 2. She was embarrassed. She was embarrassed because she was bigger than me. She outsized me, and you just gonna walk up on me, and you tell me to shut up. Don't be talking to this dude, and then you just cross 2 fences to come slap the shit out of me. I beat her ass. Okay, don't ask me where I got the scrump from, but I turned into baby Hawk police. Okay, Hawk, the baby Hawk.
Wow. Yes, one of my friends and my other friend, they didn't like each other, so they decided to end all the drama once and for all by having a fight. It was not like a big fight. It was a little small fight. They talked about each other like they didn't like each other, and then they threw a couple swings, you know, and then they got in trouble by their parents. But I wasn't there. It wasn't at school. It was like at the park. Not at my park. No, at some
You
other
have
park.
to understand also that fights are different when you get to different levels in life. So when you elementary school, yeah, they gonna throw hands.
Yeah.
But nowadays, nowadays people
Go ahead, Dad.
bringing guns.
Yes,
fist
that's the
fight.
part you got to be nervous about right there.
And then plus this one was back in the day too. People got razors in their mouth, so when they fight, they can pull it out and cut your face.
Well, there was
Especially
a girl. There was two girls I was friends with in high school. She smashed her head on the sink in the bathroom while they was fighting. She didn't have no damage or anything, but
Why? She should have had some damage. You got your head slammed on a.
I know. Did you press charge? Did you
she
press
was fine the
charges?
next day. She was fine afterwards. She was fine the week of. She was fine.
I would expect blood, like
But
a
that's
little-
why
know, like,
the generation we live in and the generation y'all are coming to learn about, it's not just you talk and you just, punch in the face. People use objects. You can die from a fight.
I mean, they were using objects back then too,
Yeah,
but it was more fighting than objects being used.
Yes.
But now it's more objects versus actual fighting because people scared to take an ass whooping.
Yes. Yep.
So again, like, cause we had when I was in high school, this boy somebody had some nunchucks on their hands and broke his jaw.
Some
Cafeteria
nunchucks.
Nunchucks.
That's the same
Not the
thing.
nunchucks,
Playing a bunch of
Ninja Turtles?
No,
Ninja Turtles.
What they call them? They're not nunchucks, but what's the
They are not. Are you
Boxing
the
gloves?
ones? No, they're not gloves. They it's like a ring, but it goes on all of your
Oh, you
fingers.
mean those? You mean
It's a punching ring. pretty much.
Yes.
It's not called a punching ring, but it's a
And like
Brass
it's like
No.
Brass
jewelry.
knuckles.
Yeah, brass knuckles. There you go.
There you go.
Brass knuckles. I remember when Jasmine almost got in a fight in the 8th grade.
Somebody
and-
girl that pulled her hair.
Yeah, Jasmine say this girl bullied her like all the time, and it was like the girl she would be walking and the girl would just pull her hair, and she said she'd be like, Jasmine, Jasmine's scary, okay? So,
I cannot.
I know. When we was on the family trip, I was standing right by the room she was in. And when she walked out,
Jasmine got to tell the story.
look, Jasmine coming in.
No, she said, I scared her. She said, Asia, don't do that.
You what?
I was like Asia. I ignored it. Remember, I said they pulled my hair and I was
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Me.
Yeah, so what you said, thank you, and kept on going.
Thank you. I didn't say hibernating.
You said I was breathing.
I did
funny.
not say she was
No.
breathing funny or nothing like that, right?
No.
Your
No.
face said it. You said she
No.
did this, and she was like,
Like you was like, oh my god, like this little girl is always bothering me. So then she told us that the girl wanted to fight her on the last day of school. So I told her, you gonna fight her, okay? You need to put some respect on your name, and you're gonna fight her. So me and James go out to the school that day, the last day. It got round the school that her parents was coming, okay? I had on some shorts, a jersey, some flip-flops. I had some micro braids in my hair. I had them put them shits up in a bun. And I was like, where's she at, Jasmine? I said, oh, because you gonna fight her and ain't nobody gonna jump in. I'm here to just make sure the fight fair. I said, so if somebody jump in, I'm snatching their ass. And James talking about, I'm gonna snatch you too, because we both was out there, okay? Why the girl didn't want to fight?
Because her parents was there.
Cause yeah, she didn't want to fight. She said she good. She good.
I don't want to get in trouble with my parents. So
Yeah, I'm
we can
good.
fight later when they're not here.
That's why I don't want to get in no fights, because they could be serious. They could be like, you know, a little bit playful, and like talking and like hitting each other. Like y'all was talking about tasers and nunchucks and
That's
stuff.
just the generation we live in and the
Well,
world we live in.
Haven't you learned self-defense and karate?
Yes.
Girl, you know
But
how to
that,
fight.
they taught us how to use the nunchucks and stuff and protect ourselves, and you know,
So
punch
you know how
and
to
like
fight.
and we use boards, and we kicked our feet through the boards.
Asia, you
You
are
know?
a trained fighter then. You know
Okay, I know, but
Fighter.
I'm just saying.
But don't tell nobody
That's
that,
scary.
because then they're gonna say you was trained for this and now you use it as a weapon.
I know, but why not tell nobody? So then they leave you alone.
Asia,
They,
just
like,
because you
don't
tell
bother you.
somebody you did karate don't mean they're gonna leave you alone.
Exactly.
I did karate now.
They gonna look at that like, okay, that's kicking and hiya and all that stuff. That's not actual. Like, that's not actual.
We didn't learn nothing. We didn't do that. No, you
In
don't know.
karate, you do say hiya.
No, we don't say hi, y'all. We don't do that. That's all in movies and Karate Kid and stuff. That's what you've been watching while you've been growing up. We don't say nothing like that.
Hey, so what you saying?
We don't say nothing. You don't say nothing. You just keep your mouth closed and just carry on. And one time, the chief's daughter, we had to like, you know, if it was like in a real fight, you know, we had to like play fight, you know, like it was a real fight. We had to act. So then she wasn't playing with me because she actually didn't like me. So then she actually kicked me real hard. So then you know what I did? I punched her in the face. Then I kicked her on the floor. And then and then the chief said, "Oh wait, what are you doing? No, that's just acting." I said, "Acting? Your daughter here just kicked me, like for real." And he said, in the rules, he said, "We're not kicking nobody." She kicked me, and then it was my fault.
You told your grandma
because I didn't tell grandma
Hold
that.
up, here go grandma from the chime in.
Grandma. Oh Jesus, look for grandma.
Mom.
She's not looking correctly.
Hello.
Oh, what?
Turn your TV down.
My beautiful grandma.
Jada, you're getting on my nerves a little because
Hey, ladies.
Hello.
All this.
Hi, grandma.
Hi, ladies. Hi, grandbabies.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, now, Ma, let me just tell you the rules. You gotta let them talk. This is how you find out stuff. You gotta let them talk.
I just was listening and finding out.
Huh?
Y'all tell them to tell somebody it's your mama. We can't say things like that because
Grandma, have you
not.
Grandma. They said that you said, did you win at least?
Yeah, she did. That used to be
I said it's win, but I ain't never tell Stephen to go say, "Oh, it's your mama," because your mama ain't got nothing to do with it. Your mama shouldn't. If they talking about your mama.
I know, but what if somebody say?
Well, Ashley told me one day at the restaurant, a girl told her, "Oh, it's your mama, a bitch." I said, "Really?" So yesterday I got into it with the same lady who called me a bitch. Ooh, and I told her, it take a bitch to know a bitch. Ooh. I said, I'm a real bitch. I said, but don't disrespect me. She disrespect me.
There it is, y'all.
So I had to serve her the other side of the twins. I had to serve her. I told her, I said, I'm a lady, but we can take it outside the restaurant. I said, don't try to hide behind that counter. I said, because I can come back there too.
Oh, no.
Grandma, I don't need to get in no fight, ma'am.
No, I wasn't getting in a fight. I was just telling her I'm a lady. If I tell you to put your mask on, you put your mask on. You serving customers. I don't need that spit flying and I'm looking at it flying out your mouth. And you tell me,
Oh, I got tested. That's why you need to still wear it. Because
Okay,
you got tested.
Mom,
Huh?
We all
Mom,
have it,
So
Grandma.
he's talking about
Yeah,
your fight. We talking about
Y'all talking about the fight. I'm just saying, don't say it's your mama. Because when people say it's your mama,
It's your
that's
mom.
like disrespecting somebody's mama.
That was Auntie Michi. She said, "Say your mama." That was
I'm
Auntie
gonna
Michi.
continue to say
She
your
said.
mama,
She
and I'm
I'm
gonna
said.
gonna
continue to say your mama.
The pastor
She
said,
said.
it's what you teach your kids in being a role model. They learn it from you. So don't teach her that bad habit. That's a no-no. Your mama, no.
Growing up.
That ain't a
Growing
bad
up.
habit, mama. Because if somebody talking about you, guess what I'm gonna say?
Nothing.
Your mama.
Guess what I'm gonna say?
Your
What?
mama.
I'm
Your
gonna say
mama.
it's your mama.
your mom.
Well, this mama
So
know how to
Listen.
if somebody talk about
this
my
mama
mama,
know how to
it's
handle
fair
it.
game for me to
She
talk about
said.
you.
Talk about
She
somebody
said.
else.
She
But
said. Say. She
Demetrius,
said.
when they not talking about you, you ain't
But
gotta worry
that's
about
not
it.
right. That's what we said. You're not listening. You hearing
I'm
half the
listening
conversation.
good.
We said
I've been
don't
here
just
on earth
go
65 years.
and say certain things to people. Don't go up looking for a fight. But if somebody put their hands on you, you hit them back. If somebody talking trash to you, you talk it back. Period.
She
Well,
said.
what,
She said. Say. Thank you. I got it from your mama. That's what she said. Say. So.
And I
just say
meant
you
it.
got it from your mama, not their mama.
Okay, but she.
No, if she
That keep
said
that,
she ugly,
keep
thank you.
problems
I got it
down.
from your mama.
It don't sound like an insult.
No, just say I'm ugly. I'm happy.
Grandma,
I'm cute. I'm happy.
Tell your mama stop it because you don't even say that. So stop.
Grandma,
You just
calling
you
yourself.
being real fugazi
No,
right now. You
calling
don't
them
even
well,
say that.
Grandma, you calling
yes,
yourself
I
ugly?
do. Because back in the days,
You was putting
it was
people's
a
heads up under
different
buses.
time.
You
So
was
I don't
putting
want to hear
people's
that.
heads under the buses, Ma.
Stabbing people with butter knives. So I don't want to hear it.
Stab.
Okay,
I'm not
okay.
that kind of person. I'm a good mother. I raised four beautiful daughters.
Leave it at that.
Grandma, wait a minute. Grandma,
Okay,
gotta
so
teach
what's
our
the next
kids
topic?
a role model. Okay.
Okay. Kayla never answered the question though. How she deal with boys that she like?
I saw that from my mother. She calling me out now.
Yeah, she calling you out. So we want to hear the answer.
I gotta answer that too.
you already answered.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
Go ahead,
Um,
Well, let Kayla answer first.
Grandma.
Just so.
Okay, go ahead.
I really like to hear this one.
Okay, go ahead.
I like to hear your comment, Kayla.
Mama, every time she about to go, you say
I didn't even get to.
I'm gonna put her on mute.
No, you don't.
She might have to leave the room. Go
how you
ahead.
did, Kayla.
Go ahead, Kayla.
I now in my I haven't really talked to that many guys at the school yet. I've only talked to I guess one that I know of. I'll just say hi. But for now, I on how I'm gonna deal with them, I'm just gonna I guess I'm not really gonna talk to them that much. I'm just gonna stay away from them for now, and then maybe when I get at least 16, I'll try and start talking, I guess. Because most of the guys I've seen at the school, all I see in the hallways are a bunch of couples already, and I'm just what is with all the couples? All I see is them hugging in the hallway, them giving each other kisses on the cheek.
High
With
school
COVID going on?
is it? Huh?
I'm just sitting there why?
They doing all that with COVID going on?
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, they hugging in the hallway. They giving each other kisses on the cheek, and then at lunchtime, all you see are the guys wrapping their arms around the girl. I'm just what is with all these couples in the high school? I sat alone because I didn't want to be nowhere near that.
But what did I tell you? I said it's not a bad thing to sit and have lunch by yourself. It's not a bad thing.
No.
Sometimes we need time to ourselves. Okay.
Need your space.
Yes. So, okay, Jada, how do you handle guys that you liked?
You talking about now or like when I was in high school?
Girl, I don't know. You helping the shorties out.
Nah.
When I was in high school, since I'm such a social butterfly, I like to be friends first with a guy, get to know who they are first. That's the proper way to do it. I learned that from you and your husband.
Okay. Be friends. Okay, she said to be friends.
There's really not nothing else to it. Just be friends, learn a person first. The best relationships happen from being friends first.
I can agree with that.
Concur.
And
I
since
concur.
I concur. So since we're talking about boys, what do y'all find attractive about boys these days?
Well, can I go first?
Go, girl, go.
Go, Asia.
Well,
Go.
okay, so I like 90s. I like 90s music, So I just don't like a boy because of his looks. I don't care about his looks. It gotta be about his personality.
Wait, time out.
What?
Let her finish.
Yes. I said that it just gotta be about their personality, not about how they look.
So that you're attracted to their personality.
Yes, not how they look.
So can you see their personality when you first meet them?
No, you gotta be friends with them before you become, boyfriend and girlfriend.
Before y'all go together.
Yes, like you said.
Well, what I was gonna say is you don't necessarily looks normally are like a bonus if you're one of those people who you don't get attracted by their looks. It can be a bonus, but looks do matter.
I was about to
Why do I say this? Just because of the family we have. You bring somebody home ugly. We all gonna talk. I want you to know that.
You gonna talk behind somebody back and say, "Wow,
Ain't that a truth?
Not behind their back.
Talked about a boy that I talked to. His teeth was messed up. She talks about it all the time.
Well, I agree with you,
One of the
Jada.
boys I used to talk to, his teeth was messed up, and used to talk
Jada,
about.
I agree with you 100%.
Look, Gemini's gotta stick together.
It ain't good to have an ugly man because he make you feel
You
ugly.
gotta look at him every day.
He'll make you feel ugly.
He make you feel ugly just when you got him there.
Well, I told you that. Yeah, I agree with you, Jada, 100%, baby. Because sometimes ugly men think they're cuter than you.
I mean, you can turn an ugly man into an attractive one.
Yes.
Yeah, with a good personality, like Asia said.
Yes.
If he ain't got no good, regardless of whether he ugly or cute or handsome or nice, he still gotta have that good personality and that charm to catch you. But if he ain't got that charm, hey, honey, I drop him like a hot piece of cake.
Hot piece of cake.
Okay. Not cold, not warm, hot.
Hot.
Okay. So go ahead, Kayla, your turn. What do you find attractive about a guy that you like? What is something you pay attention to?
I pay attention mostly to basically kindness on what they show towards me, and also my friends. If I introduce them to my friends, I would like them to get along with my friends. And also if I decide probably later on, once I know them a little bit better, if I decide to introduce them to my parents at the time, if I know them well enough, then I would like them to get along with my parents. Because if they don't, I'm automatically leaving. Because if my parents don't trust them, I don't trust them automatically. And if they don't even get past the fact that if I introduce them to my friends, if they start doing negative stuff towards my friends and stuff like that, I'm automatically out of there. I'm not dealing with that. So I look for kindness.
I'm sorry.
I look for kindness. I look for loyalty, especially because I don't want to be cheated on in the future. So loyalty, especially. and then like obviously charms because I would like that, please. And then like when the looks category, just like as long as they just like have their teeth checked and all that other stuff, because I don't want to like be kissing a guy and then he just
And then when he smile, his teeth don't be looking right.
God, I mean, you can never take no pictures with him.
Yeah, especially when you go in the prom.
my mom
and
just
his
like,
teeth
okay,
don't look
Kayla,
right.
yes.
My baby's all growing up.
Okay, so Jada, you said what was you attracted to?
I like attractiveness. I just feel like I can't be with nobody ugly for the rest of my life. I'm being so blunt right now. Like I'm being so serious. That's just who I am.
But sometimes ugly is good.
Well, sometimes pretty.
Sometimes pretty can be a little disgusting because they think.
I didn't say he's the finest man in the world. Just
he gotta have
ugly in her eyes.
If it's
not
like
ugly in her eyes.
Yes, not ugly in
not ugly in my eyes. And if I show my mama a picture of you and my mama think you cute and you up there, because my mama, her opinion matters to me. It matters.
Background check.
Well, thank you, Jada. I did not know my opinion mattered.
Well, yes, you did. I say that all the time.
Yeah.
Her
last boyfriend was cute.
He was cute.
But he was a mama's boy, wasn't he?
Huh?
Yeah, he was a mama's boy.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with what?
Wrong with that?
A mama's boy?
But it's good for him to be a mama's boy because if he's a mama boy, he gonna treat you right.
Exactly. So what's the problem?
Yeah.
Don't he ain't too much fat.
Because Demetri got a little boy and he's a mama's boy.
And Ashley got boys and they mama's boys.
All mama's boys.
I never said anything was wrong with it.
No, mama said it was.
Okay, so this the next question. We still talking about boys. Do y'all worry about anything when it comes to talking to boys?
Yes.
Like what? What you worry about?
Wait. I'm always the first person to answer the question.
Because you be
the first person.
Well, why can't Jada or Kayla answer the question first?
Because you the one be like, oh, can I answer that first?
I'm in middle school right now. The question is, do you worry about what do you worry about when it comes to boys?
When it comes to them?
Yeah. Like whether it be sex, curious about sex. Because I know all of y'all talk about it. Because it's in your face every day.
What do you mean though? Like I'm not understanding the question.
Well, I think it's better they know about it.
Do you worry that if you're dealing with a boy that they gonna say they don't want to be with you because you want to contain, you want to maintain being a virgin?
Yes.
Or if you say you don't want to do certain things, do you feel pressure from them? And if you don't give into the pressure, do you feel that they're not gonna like you? So you're gonna give into it anyways, even though you really don't want to do it, but you're gonna do it anyways because you don't want them to not like you. That type of stuff.
Then that's right.
No. If I want to be slow, be a virgin for the rest of my life, and he can't respect that, then he gotta go. Like just simple.
That's right, Jada. That's my girl.
Likes a boy who feels like they're fiending and they're trying to pressure and rush a girl into doing something she don't want to do.
They feel like they could tell the other guys, man, I had her. Yeah, that's a good point, Jada.
Okay, so that's
don't let no guys think that they could pressure you into doing anything because your word no means no.
But I want those two to just realize that you don't have to do anything you don't want to do.
True.
Boy's gonna be a boy. They're gonna ask. They're gonna talk about it. And if you're not ready, you're just not ready. They just wasn't the one. Simple.
The one.
But y'all talk about it. I'm cursed.
Yeah, y'all talk about it.
Talk about.
I don't know about Asia, but Kayla, you old enough. You can be honest. It's okay.
Well, Kayla told
Uh,
me some boy touched her in school, and I told her
No,
it's not appropriate.
he didn't
Tell the
touch
teacher
me. He just said something like
What he say?
about me.
inappropriate.
Oh, he said something
Basically,
inappropriate.
Yeah, I didn't hear it personally, but my friend told me after he had passed by, and I saw his mouth move, but I wasn't paying attention to what he was saying because I don't pay attention to those types of people. So, like, my friend, once they walked by, she tells me, hey, did you hear what he just said about you? And I'm just like, no, what did he say? And then apparently she said that he said that he basically said, dang, that girl got some tits. And I was just like, wait, what? So then I look back, and then all of a sudden I just see him still looking at me. I'm just like I give him a look, just like, you better stop looking. So then I walk into the library, and I'm just feeling
That's
uncomfortable.
not appropriate.
I
Yeah,
mean,
words could get a. Let me tell you something. I worked in the juveniles and the detention. A word like that could get a boy in trouble big time. That's called sexual harassment.
yes.
Also,
Also, what?
little boys touch on your booty.
Yeah, they like to rub on your booty.
That's inappropriate.
Don't let them touch you at all, unless it's your consent. But don't let them touch you at all. Asia, why you look so
That's
dead?
right.
Wow, show some emotion.
I don't know what y'all are talking about. So I'm
You
just,
don't.
You don't
You
know
don't
what
know what
sexual
we're talking about.
harassment is?
no, I really don't.
Never talked
know
about
this
being
by
a
now.
virgin, your sexuality, sex.
I know about the birds and the bees. That's all I know. I don't know nothing you guys are talking about. Oh wait, no.
Asia, you know
Long time
about
ago, me and my mom, we used to watch this this is like, you know, like when you go on HBO and stuff, those are like things you watch, TV shows and stuff that you go on to watch. And we used to watch this TV show app, and like they would, and like boys, they would like do bad things to girls, and she would tell me to never like let boys do stuff to me like that. And I said, you know, I said, okay. And, you know, grandma, she always talking about me, don't let a boy touch you or rape you. And I was like, I know, grandma, me and mommy we talked about this stuff.
what I used to always tell you from the day that you was a baby. Don't let nobody kiss you.
She said, don't let nobody kiss me in the mouth. She said, don't let nobody touch me down there. Or she said, don't let nobody touch my butt. She said, if they do, she said, tell her or tell my mama. She said, tell my daddy. And she said, because that's not good. She said, they're supposed to respect you, and they're supposed to like leave you alone. They're not supposed to touch you.
That's why I said without your consent.
Yes.
Permission. If you don't know what consent
At her age, she don't need to give them no consent because they shouldn't be touching her anyway.
Well, in middle school, that's when they start feeling on your booties.
And they can get in trouble. You have to report it, Asia.
I know.
In middle school, all I saw, like, sometimes in the hallway, like, it didn't happen often, but sometimes in the hallway, like, I would just see this one couple. They would just be, like, right by the locker, and they would be, like, just sitting there kissing on the locker. Like, the boy would, like, have the girl pinned against the locker, just like, mwah, mwah, mwah. I'm just like, what is this? And I would have to walk by it because...
That's assault. That's assault.
No, it's not assault if the girl is letting him kiss her and she kissing him back.
He got her pinned up on the wall and she can't move. That is.
Yeah, but if everybody
worked in detention.
If everybody see it, because I remember high school, and a lot of times teachers didn't say nothing. They ain't say nothing. Okay, and that's
they
when
get in trouble.
No, that's when they used to call you fast. You was fast. Because
I was one of those concerned mothers.
Yeah, we know that. We know.
I'll be there with one step.
Hello. So what are you all of y'all comfortable with talking to y'all parents about sex?
Who's all of y'all?
All.
I'm not in that.
Oh, excuse me.
I'm 20.
Wow.
I do talk to you.
Still, you could talk to your mom if a man your
Close.
age, and if you your age, Jada, you still talk to your mom. If you don't feel comfortable with a guy, you still talk to your mom and dad.
Um,
Make sure he got a background check. Don't
Jada and Jasmine
because
taught me about
a
everything.
guy say he love you, that ain't always necessary. He really love you. He love to know if he can get in your pants. That's what that called. That's called lust. They
Correct.
don't always love us, you know. They want to
Okay.
know how easy. My daddy used to say, "You kiss a man, then he feel like he can get in the bed next," you know. And you let him rub you, then and don't never drink something somebody give you either, cause they can slip a Mickey in your drink.
So
So just be careful too.
But
are
yeah,
y'all?
It's
talk
called
about
date.
Uh,
Date rape.
you keep getting off the topic.
That's not getting off the
Yes,
topic.
it is.
they little.
You
I
got young
they
boys
age.
doing it too.
But I'm asking them questions like, okay, are they comfortable with talking to their parents about things that they may feel uncomfortable about talking to them? And if you are uncomfortable, do you have somebody else that you would talk to, like another family member? What?
I would talk to my mom about it, and I would talk to Auntie Steph about it, and all my other aunties too. But
Excuse me.
not to make y'all jealous or anything. I just like talk to Auntie Steph a lot, and Jada.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Okay.
hurt. I'm hurt.
What about me?
And you, Grandma. I'll talk to all of y'all.
Thank you. I was about to say I'm hurt.
You're hurt.
Yeah, because if she wouldn't if she'll talk to everyone else besides me, I would be hurt.
I think when you're talking to when you have people that you can trust and confide in, I think that's the thing, is that you always want to make sure you're gonna trust what somebody, that person's gonna tell you. Okay, you trust and you respect what they're gonna tell you. And then second, I just think that's just how you build a relationship with people, because we was growing up, we couldn't talk to mama about everything. So we had other aunties we would talk to, or grandma. Grandma was a good one to listen.
Well, maybe sometimes I can't always talk to Grandma because, you know, how you kind of are, Grandma. How you be. You know. Jada, don't be making that face, Jada. Don't make that face, Jada.
Somebody. You got to talk to somebody, because Grandma going to tell it like it is.
She'll go to the school.
If the truth is the truth,
Grandma,
that's all right.
Grandma,
At least you got somebody to go there. A lot of grandmamas don't go there.
Yeah.
A lot of grandmamas don't even. I was at a funeral today. They were talking about our kids. We the role models, so we gotta set example for our kids these days, because kids gonna pick up with whatever we do. So
Correct.
if we doing something we ain't got no business doing, like going out to school, say, I'm gonna take a gun out here, I'm gonna take a knife out here, I'm tired of this bit. Hey, that shit can get you in trouble. Once you get in trouble, it's easy to get out of.
No, it's easy to get in and hard to get out of.
Yeah, it's hard to get out of it. Because, hey, like your mama said, like Stephen said, you don't go picking for a fight. If somebody picking on you, sometimes it's best to walk away. At least you know you walked away one time. If the person keep coming after you, then you got to do what you got to defend yourself. Tell somebody first, though, oh, well, so-and-so doing this. Sometimes girls can pin you up in a bathroom. You know, I done seen girls get pinned up in the bathroom, and then some of them try to turn a girl out or something. Tell them, you got to pay me for my lunch. I won't bother you. You know, you got to look at little stuff like that. Don't be giving your lunch money away to bullies. There's a lot of bullies out there. So,
but I remember the show that we watched. It's called Lifetime. Yes, we used to watch Lifetime, and they had got TV movies that that show rapists and them doing stuff to girls that's not good, and like girls fighting and they getting killed because of it.
Yes.
And my mom said, don't ever get into stuff like that because you could actually hurt yourself, or a boy, he could probably like be really in love with you and like make him want to do crazy things. And she said, like, we was watching this movie one time, and the girl, she was like, she was dating a boy, and they was dating, but he would abuse her, and she hid it from her mom. And then one time when they was friends, he acted like he was her friend. He gave her a ride he was giving her a ride. She thought he was giving her a ride to school, but he was actually taking her to a lake, and he asked her to marry her, and she said no, and so he killed her.
Oh no.
And that was a true story. And my mom said, don't be stupid. If a boy like asks you to marry him, then just act like it. Say yes. And like then when you get like in a car with like if you get around people, you like go like be smart. Tell people, like tell them to help you and stuff. And then I was like, okay. And then I don't like to get into fights like that. I'm not like that type of person.
Nah, you ain't gotta marry no man because if he asks you to marry him.
Okay, but she said the girl died because she said no, she don't want to marry him.
Well,
then
she died because she was careless.
What?
She was careless. She shouldn't have had no business hanging out with him. Look at the girl who got killed in a car. Listen. It was a girl got killed in a car that stayed right by me. The boyfriend put her in the trunk and burned the trunk, her car up. She died, and then he went to her house and tried to steal her stimulus money. She died. This really actually happened here, but that's why I said, girls these days got to realize, if guys said, "Oh, come on, let me take you to lunch or something, get in my car." You can't get in people's cars. I don't care who they is. If you ain't come nowhere with that person, you gotta catch the bus, call your parents. Don't never get in nobody's car. Like what the thing that Jada talked about, what happened to y'all? That was a stranger, really. Jada didn't know him and you didn't know him. So you don't get in nobody's cars. If somebody come and ask you about a direction, how you get somewhere, you don't get nobody no direction. You take the tag number down and holler. Don't even go up to the car, because there's a lot of predators out here, and we got to be concerned. Even being on the computer these days, you don't know who on the other line you talking to.
Talked to them about that earlier too.
They're not always a child. They could be grown men that scribe on little girls, and you got like sex offenders that out there. They praise little girls. They don't supposed to be on the line. They be on computers. That's why it's good to go on the site and look at all the predators that live in your areas, because it's a lot of them. And
But
girls,
y'all mamas need to do that.
Everybody you talk to, they not all good.
No.
Even who you see every day. Not just men's, it's women's too, so women's try to turn the girls out at an age that y'all are, and they be saying, "Oh, give me a kiss," and next thing you know, they done turned you out too, So how you think butches become butches? Because they got turned out by a grown person. So
growing up, Grandma always told me, don't kiss nobody at the mouth because they got disease at the mouth. She told me that. And she said, if some stranger come up to you and ask you a question, she said, scream stranger danger and run.
Yep.
She said, scream. That's what she said. Scream as loud as you can. And she said, don't kiss nobody at the mouth because they got disease at the mouth. That's what she said.
Okay. All right. So, Kayla. Who do you talk to who do you talk to? Are you comfortable talking to your mom about everything? Yes, no,
I'm comfortable
maybe.
about certain things, yes. but like other things probably a no, because
Okay.
like basically say if I guess like basically because sometimes when like back in middle school before when I had gotten like picked on and stuff and people would talk about my forehead and stuff, like I wasn't really like open to actually say anything about it. I would just like I would deal with it myself. And then at some point I couldn't really deal with it, but that was like after he had already moved away. And then I finally told her like in like at the end of the year, and like she dealt with it, but at the same time, like for the whole entire year, like on the last week of school, I finally told her because like I wasn't really comfortable actually like saying something about it because I always thought that, oh, they're gonna come to me the next day and be like, oh, you be telling on me now, huh? Or you just what you can deal with?
Yeah, if you do stuff like that, yeah, you getting told on point blank. You got to tell an adult. You got to tell them. So, Sandy said, "Do you worry if boys will like you?"
Uh,
No.
not not in a relationship wise, no, but like friend wise, sort of.
Not really.
Care.
Really focus on it though.
I really don't care. If you don't like me, that's that. So what? Bye.
Okay. So what if y'all friends got boyfriends and y'all don't? How y'all feel?
I don't really care. That's them wanting a boyfriend. Me, I don't really care if I don't really care if they got a boyfriend and I don't. I'm just sit there and wait till they all done with talking to their boyfriends and stuff, and then it's just friend time.
Okay.
I don't care if you got a boyfriend and I don't. I'll be lonely. Get my phone. That's what I got my phone for. That's what I have my phone for. Got other friends. Can call them.
Okay. So if boys are telling you you're cute and you fun and all of this, do you let that go to your head?
I just take it as a
I just
compliment.
said thank you. That's all I said. Like one time, my artwork was complimented because I was drawing in art class because we had a project. So then, a guy complimented my artwork. He said, "Hey, that looks cool." I was just like, "Thank you." And then I said, "Yours looks cool as well." Like I always feel like I gotta compliment back because I want to be nice and like at least say something. But if there's nothing to compliment, I won't do it all the time. But I'll say it if I actually like mean it. I won't just say it just to say it.
Well, when I say they're complimenting you, I'm talking about, like I said, you so pretty, you so fun, all of this. Do you let that go to your head? Because guys will tell you things that you want to hear, like we was talking about earlier. They will prey on things that they see that you are insecure about. So that's the importance of having a high self-esteem and loving yourself, and just making sure that you in love with you before anybody else can be in love with you. Okay. And that is very, very important. You really shouldn't care about what nobody say about you or anything. Because you know what? You know you, right?
Yes.
You know
That's
yourself, and you you don't let people try to talk down on you and make you feel like you're less than. I don't care who it is. Okay. So guys can say stuff to y'all that you may want to hear, but don't let that go to your head. Because trust me, it starts early and they are learning how to play the game. And this is I want y'all to hear this when I say this. The game has not changed. The game is still the same way it was when Grandma was dating, when Auntie Steph was dating, Demetrius. It's the same. Only thing that changed was the players. It's the same game.
Wait, we the players?
Yeah,
Then the women got to be the
we're the
players.
players.
So the boys are the game.
No,
And the girl.
no, the game is them
No.
trying to get you and tell you everything they want to hear.
They
But
tell you what you want to hear. Like, oh, you so cute. Oh, I like what you got on. Oh, it's fitting your butt good. Then when they start talking like that, then that become sexual words that shouldn't come out his mouth. So, he trying you then. So you gotta be strong-minded. Don't laugh at him. Oh, thank you.
Oh,
That's what guys want to see.
You show teeth. That means you're interested.
Yeah.
See, on what's the name? Betty Wright song, she said you can't show your teeth to every guy you meet. She said that
Oh
on
my
her
God.
song. Grandma, you put me onto all these songs. When I come over, you always.
You can't show your teeth to every guy you
That's
meet.
right. You can't show your teeth to every guy you meet. That's right, Asia.
It's all right to be a little sweet.
But be your mama with the kids and you know
You
what
know
in the sheets.
No pain. No pain. No gain.
So
That's right, Asia.
this is my next question. Peer pressure. Do you feel like you need to dress, look, behave a certain way to be accepted or to be popular in school?
No.
No? That's good.
I dress the way I want to dress. I don't care if you don't like my outfit or not. That's your comment, not mine. I think I look nice. If you don't think I don't look nice, that's your comment, not mine.
Okay.
Okay.
Positive attitude, Asia.
You said no. You said no, Jada.
Yeah, no.
Kayla.
No, I
You
don't.
don't feel like you have to dress or look a certain way to be considered popular. And do y'all know some kids at y'all school that's popular?
Yeah. And you can't go to school wearing your cleavage out and your long.
It's called a dress code. It's called a dress code.
Dress code.
Yeah, they
Don't
got
go
dress
wearing
code.
lipstick. You're supposed to be a kid in school trying to get your education. No lipstick, no makeup. That's how you get smart. Get your education. My mama didn't allow
in high school, and you still could be fly in high school and not be a follower.
Right. My mama didn't allow us to wear makeup in school. We had to be plain Jane and Doe.
Well, I'm glad you wasn't like that with me, because I was wearing mascara and eyeliner and lip gloss in the 9th grade.
And then what made it so bad, she sneaking made her little skirt and took it to school.
Look.
Don't do that, Asia, y'all.
Look. I've always been into fashion, and your grandma had a whole sewing machine and had some material. So I made me a skirt, okay? I made a skirt. And then just so happened that day, let me tell the story. The lady that day, my period came on at school, okay? And so I called mama because I had bad cramps, and she said she was coming to get me. So when she said she was coming to get me, I went and changed and put my jeans back on, and I threw the skirt in the garbage. The lady gonna tell mama when she got to the school, tell me something. That's not what you had on. You had on that little tight red skirt. And I was like, I don't know what you talking about, lady. Went in the clinic bathroom and took it out the trash and say, you had on this.
That lady's a tattletale. How dare.
She was a hater. She wanted that skirt. Okay. But she got me in trouble because I got a whipping when I got home because I changed my clothes.
She was jealous.
She was a hater. So
y'all gonna see that in school. You're gonna have jealousy in school, but sometimes it's best to just focus on your books.
Yes, and that's who to be honest, that should be your main focus. But being real with y'all, that's not how it's gonna play out. All these things that we're talking about, these are all gonna become important to you at some phase between now and when you finish school. Popularity is gonna come up, the way you look, the way you dress, who's best dressed, and all of this. Boys, all these things are going to come up. So we're just trying to prep y'all for what's gonna happen, because it ain't no getting past it. It's gonna happen.
And no skipping school.
I won't be doing that.
Because when my nieces used to skip school, we found out about it. I'm always on the loose. I'm like security.
Okay, I'm gonna leave that story to another day. Let me ask y'all this. Y'all ain't just telling us what y'all think we want to hear, right?
No.
I can't hear you, Asia.
What was the question?
I said, y'all not just telling us stuff that y'all think we want to hear. Okay.
Okay, because grandma come out to the school. I do checks. Everybody know me at McNichols.
In Hollandale and all of that. So anyway,
Kayla, I ain't been to your school yet.
Being popular is not important. I'm gonna tell y'all, be a leader and not a follower.
Right.
Be a leader and not a follower.
Don't get in no gangs.
Just to me, just mind your business. Do you and mind your own business, and you'll be surprised. You go far in life, okay?
That's right. Be a leader, Kayla. Asia.
What else gonna ask y'all? Grades. What type of grades y'all get?
Well, my mom told me that I can get nothing below a B.
Okay.
Said if I do, then she said my behind is grass. That's what she said.
Okay. She said, Ashley said,
behind is grass.
No, she actually said your ass is grass.
Yes, she tried to make it. She made it into a rhyme.
Yes. So, you got good grades?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes, I do. I've always had A's and B's. I've never had no C's. In third grade, that's where I had my little hiccups because I had just started learning new math, multiplication and stuff. But then when I got it, I started turning back into A's and B's.
Okay, good for you, girl.
Good job, Asia. You're gonna be on an honor roll.
Yes. Kayla, what your grades look like?
Most of my grades, like I don't have any like at the moment, but most of my grades were A's and B's, and like it would be a rare occasion where I would get C on something, but other than that, it's mostly A's and B's.
Well, that's the subject you need to focus on wherever you're making that C at.
Oh, that was social studies that one time, social studies, but somehow I got honors social studies inside my high school. I don't know how, but I did.
I remember one time I made a D on something, and I was so mad. I had to try to turn it to a B.
Mama, you changed your grade.
My mama,
school system.
And grandma, you the one who be saying, Asia, let me see your report card. if you got a F, go get me my paddle.
No.
That's what she said. But you just said you tried to change your grade, grandma.
No, that was because you know why I got a D in that subject, because I wasn't focused in that class. It was always, commotion going on in that class, and I couldn't focus because, I was young. That was the day that I had all this drama on my mind when I got married. I got married at a young age, and I shouldn't have, but
you were still in high school when you got married?
I was still in high school trying to work and go to school, and I was pregnant with you, and that's how I made that D, because I wasn't focused. And that was the day that I was so upset on the bus, and that's why I said your mind got to be focused on what you're doing when you're young. At age 17, I shouldn't have never got married. I was young. I ain't know nothing. I was still young, and I thought that was the only way to get out the house when, I was young, but I learned, and I was a role model. I learned. So I don't want y'all to have to face what I had to face back in the days, growing up, because we learn from mistakes and
Most definitely.
we try to direct our kids and our grandkids to go forward and do better. But, that's what I said about focusing on what you really doing when you're in school. But you can get off track
Yeah, you
if
can.
you ain't focused.
And it could be something as simple as you liking a boy.
Yep. and I wasn't liking no boy. I was married to somebody I didn't want to be married to, and
Really?
that just
Okay, we're gonna say that story for another time too.
yeah.
We're gonna put that on the mark. But let me ask y'all this. What are y'all excited about with going back to school? Are y'all gonna be in any clubs or any activities or any sports?
My mom want me to join the track team. I'm gonna be the last person to cross the finish line. What is she thinking?
My mom wanted me to do the same thing.
She said you get scholarships, Asia. And I was like, scholarships?
Yeah.
Scholarships of being the last person.
I think Asia be good. I think you'll be good in the Olympics. You look like you'll be a gymnastic.
Grandma, you have seen me.
Asia, y'all ain't gonna believe this. Asia about tall as her grandmama.
We know.
I feel like a shorty, but I sure know how to knock them down still.
She taller than her cousin.
Taller than Jada. She don't want to hear it though.
Okay, so you gonna try out for track?
No.
Okay, but you look.
I want to join the STEM team.
Oh, that's what they be stepping.
What? No.
What's
what they do? What they do? Robots and stuff.
Yeah, they make all these like little projects and stuff. Like
robots, and you go to competitions and you show what your robots and stuff could do.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, what you looking for, Kayla?
I'm most likely gonna join the art club because I love to draw. Like I draw way too many times, so I need to join the art club. So I did already join the art club. Actually, our meeting is on August 13th, so I'm happy about that.
Okay, you gonna play any sports?
Good job.
I might not because like the only sports options is either track team, cheerleading, basketball, or baseball. And I am definitely not doing cheerleading anytime soon.
Please don't.
I refuse to do cheerleading. I am not going to sit out.
Why don't want to join? Why you don't want me to join? Why you don't want to join cheerleading? That's
no. I was about to say.
I remember when. I remember when your mama Kayla was a. Nah, Kayla, you don't need to be a cheerleader.
Auntie Tiff was on the cheerleader.
Yes, Auntie Tiff was on the cheerleader.
She wore a skirt. She wore a skirt.
She was out there. Steph had a good laugh, but she did it.
She did what? Grandma, you glitching.
It was how Tiff cheered. It was just how she cheered. It was so funny. Oh my God. I ain't gonna play her like that though. But your mom was on the cheerleading.
Oh, but she was a good track runner.
But she was a great track runner.
She was a good track runner. Yeah, she ran.
I said
she ran good.
My mouth hurt.
Okay. Good night, Jada.
Good night, Jada. Good night, sister from another mother.
Sister from another.
What's wrong? We're the same height and everything.
She said,
I don't think you understand like the pain my mouth is in right now.
A lot of pain.
I know that's why I'm taking advantage of saying this. Bye-bye. Love you. Good night.
Good night,
Jada. Go get some, take some Tylenol.
She got it. She got her prescription.
I've been trying to sleep all day and it ain't even working because of pain. So I'm gonna try and force myself to go to sleep.
Okay, Shawty.
Gargle with some salt water.
I can't do that yet till Tuesday.
Yep, she gotta wait. All right, honey. We'll talk to you later.
Love y'all.
Love you too.
Love you, Jada.
Okay, so where'd
What?
Grandma go?
What Auntie Michi went?
Demetrius.
Right there. But
You probably went to sleep.
Demetrius.
Yeah,
Well, why we can't see you?
because I had stepped out of the room for get married together.
Okay, so you back?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
see a picture up there. I don't see her.
So
Excuse
Asia
me.
says she want to get into STEM, and Kayla,
And home economics.
yes, you just want to learn how to cook, and you want to have the little egg as a baby. I don't think
The
they do.
egg. I don't want to do the egg as a baby
You
though.
have
They
to.
don't do the egg no more.
Wait.
They actually
What
give
if
you a baby doll.
Baby
that's
doll.
even creepier? What if they got a camera in there watching you?
Hey, Jen, you used to have a little baby doll all the time and stuff.
I know we used to have them Ariel dolls. We used to have them Ariel dolls, and every time we went on a family trip, we would call each other to make sure we had our Ariel dolls.
Like, hey, you got this?
Bill was like, look what mine can do. And then Kayla was mad because hers didn't say nothing. She had the Barbie doll.
All I did was look pretty. That's all.
She had the Barbie doll, Little Mermaid. She didn't have the big life-size one. She
Yeah.
was mad.
Small one. I was mad. I wanted to take that one that you had instead.
I know, she tried to take mine. And I was like,
I
Kayla,
did.
what are you doing? And she
I have
said,
no regrets.
she said, oh, I just found this on the floor. And I said, you're trying to pack it in your suitcase though. And she said,
Number one excuse.
no, I was just leaving it right here until you come in here so I can give it to you. She was trying to steal my stuff.
I have
She
no
was
regrets.
mad.
No
What's
regrets.
that?
Okay, so let me ask you this, because I want to get through all these questions. So, Mama, you can't get long-winded, okay? Because I want them to answer all these questions. So, have you ever been bullied in school?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, what happened? Did you tell your mama?
No.
Kayla, did you tell your mama?
I told her a week after, and also I've gotten bullied in elementary, but I didn't tell her about that part. So,
Okay, so when you got bullied, how did you handle that? Did you tell anybody? Did you tell any adult?
No, I did not tell any adult. I just dealt with it. Like one time, I will talk about this one situation because I did tell my mom about this one because they found out eventually. The principal told on me. Like one of my friends, they also told on me because on the bus, I would deal with this one girl. Like she sits next to me on the bus, so she would always get on my nerves, and she would be like, "Why would you play that?" Like I'm just sitting there calmly, just on my phone, and then here she is, just like, "Why would you play that game? That game's boring," and all of that. And I was just like, So then I text my friend, and then I go, "Hey, can you please deal with your friend?" Because she was friends with her. So I was just like, "Can you deal with your friend, please? Because I'm like about to punch her in the face right now. Like if she keeps talking trash." So then after a while, she didn't like respond back. She just said, "Okay," like, and then she did nothing. So then later on, I get called up to the front office, and then the principal asked me, like, "Did you say anything or like punch someone earlier?" And I was just like, "No, I didn't punch anyone. I said something, but I didn't punch anyone." And then she said, "So did you threaten her?" And I was just like, "I didn't threaten her personally. I just texted it." So at that point,
Oh no, don't do that, Taylor.
That's called receipts.
They'll
Yeah.
have proof. They'll have proof that
Yeah,
you
they
said
got
that.
proof that you said.
Yeah. Cause
So-
Kayla, you can get kicked out of school for that.
Mm-hmm.
Expelled.
So what happened?
So basically the principal said someone had showed a text message and stuff, and I know the one person I sent that to was my so-called friend. And basically she went up to the principal, like she showed the girl that I was talking about that I was gonna punch, and then the girl took the phone and went up to the front office and showed the principal. and then I ended up getting in trouble. The girl didn't, I did. I was just like, I didn't actually hurt her. So then basically,
You ain't gotta hurt her. You
It's the
threatened
fact
her over the text.
Yeah, and
A text could get you in trouble.
Yes.
People don't realize that phone can get you in trouble.
Mhm.
What you put on the phone is evidence. If you say you're gonna punch somebody, that's a threat. I'm telling you, because I worked in detention with juveniles. You can't say things. You can't threaten to hit somebody. Cause if you punch her, then you're gonna be charged for assault. That's assault. Okay. They don't care how old you is no more.
No,
they put you in jail at any age, Kayla. So sometimes, like Steph said, it's best to walk away.
It is. It's a hard thing to do. It's easy. It's an easy action, but sometimes it's hard to do. It really is. It is.
Like Asia doing, she got earplugs in, block her out.
What?
Block the person out. Put earplugs in.
Oh.
I didn't have any headphones at the time. I just had my phone. I didn't really have headphones.
And first thing came to your mind, you wanted to punch her out.
Well, yes, I mean, she said what she said, but
still, this right here could get you in trouble. The text could get you in trouble too. That's how Donald Trump got in trouble.
Oh, I don't want to talk about him.
No.
But let me just tell you something. A friend of mine, her daughter, she did something through texting, and it was something that somebody shared it with her, and then she shared it with somebody else, and it all came back to her being the person that started sharing this text of this girl with her boobs showing. You know, her girl, her daughter got expelled from school because technically she is like child pornography. She's like sending it out, sharing it with everybody and stuff like that. And she got in trouble. She got expelled from school. So when we're talking to y'all and telling y'all about certain things to put on your phone and stuff like that, everything is a receipt. Even if you delete it, you can go to your cell phone provider and you can ask them to pull up text messages, and everything that you have ever texted is going to show up. So don't think just because you delete it, it's gone. Once you put it out here in the universe, it's there forever. So be careful.
That's right.
I don't want y'all showing boobies and your butt and all that stuff online, because girls be doing that. They do that stuff, and guess what? It get out there, and next thing you know, you can become famous, and they're gonna be like, oh, remember when she was in the 10th grade and she did this and did that? All that stuff can come back and haunt you. All of it. Okay.
And if you want to be a model or something, that'll come back and hunt you.
Come back. Y'all might end up being the next president. Okay. You want them airing your dirty laundry?
Nope.
So Asia, how you almost got bullied? Or you got bullied?
Well, y'all already know I got bullied because I said what I said. They called me ugly and stuff. But like, this was like not when I was in kindergarten, but when I got to first grade, then that's when people started bullying me because some people that was in my kindergarten class, they knew I always cried. So then people started calling me a softie because I always cry, and when somebody says something to me like, "Oh, Asia, your grades aren't very that good," I would just start crying, you know. And then when I got to 5th grade, when people said stuff to me, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Like, do I care? No.
Sometimes you learn from your past.
Like when I was in 4th grade, I would always I would hang out with my friends, and there was this other group of girls in my class. They didn't like me because I had more friends than them, because I had 5th grade friends, and I had 3rd grade friends, and I even had friends that I didn't even know, people who knew my name. Like people, they would just say hi, Asia, and I'd be like hi, and I don't even know them.
Mhm.
So then they would just get mad at me, and then one day they all just started being nice to me and stuff. And then I text my other friends, and they said, oh, so you like to hang out with cool people now? Because I always would sit with them at lunch, and they would all get mad. And then my other friends, they would all get mad at me for sitting with other people at lunch. So they was like, I sat with the bullies because, well, I wasn't a bully. I just wanted to stay on their good side, so I wouldn't get bullied no more.
Okay, time out. Time out.
What?
Time out.
Hold
You
on.
don't need that kind of friends, okay?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna refer them to watch a movie. I really want them to consider watching Megan is Missing.
Yeah, Megan is missing.
It just goes back to the whole boy thing,
The
with
boy
Kayla,
thing.
with the boy. I just thought about that. So sorry, it's kind of late, but I just thought about it.
That should be y'all homework for tomorrow. Y'all need to watch Megan is Missing. It's on Netflix.
Well, it's on
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
free.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. Yes.
But Kayla, you made a comment. You don't tell your mama everything. You should. Your mama is your friend, okay?
Yep.
Always feel open to talk to your mama about anything.
No matter how bad you may think it is, or you might get in trouble, talk, communicate. Because your mom is never going to do anything to hurt you. If anything, she's always trying to protect you. And sometimes you got to protect y'all from your own self.
Right. Because sometimes kids have stuff balled up inside them and they turn around and commit suicide, and we don't want that. So it's good to talk about it. If some man touched you or fondled you or whatever, talk to your mom. Don't be afraid. See, a lot of times when you're afraid to tell your parents something, that's not good, you know?
No.
I always told my mama something, and she might not listen, but I got in her face and I tell it to her again until she listens. So don't never be afraid to tell your parents nothing.
Never. And Asia, for you said that you just hang out with the bullies, so you don't cheat no more.
No, I said that sometimes I would hang out with them, because they invited me over. But I would tell my friends that I'm going to leave over there so I could come sit with them. But I just could never leave because the teachers, when you sit down, the teachers, they don't let you get back up. If where you sit is where you stay until your teacher come get you.
Yes.
They don't let you move around. So when I sat down, I couldn't get back up. So
yeah, but
I sat the last time I sat with them, I was telling them that I didn't want to be friends with them no more because
you ain't gotta tell them that. You ain't gotta tell them that. You just don't hang with that's the wrong crowd.
But listen, they said that
listen, Asia, if
no,
they do
let her talk.
I know, but I gotta get this out. If they do something, and you gonna get in trouble with them. So don't let them think that they could bully you to sit with them, and then next thing you know, if they bully you, they're gonna want to do other things to you. So be careful who you put in your friendship, in your space.
But they said they understood.
No, they don't.
No, they don't. Anywho,
bullies don't understand.
Don't hang out with bullies. Don't. You hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Don't hang out with bullies, and don't be a bully. Okay?
I'm not a bully. I'm a nice person. I have good vibes. My aura is good.
Okay, your aura.
You got good vibes, but hanging with bullies ain't no good vibes.
That was a long time ago.
I don't care. It might happen again. I don't want it to happen.
So the whole thing is, I just want you guys to be open and know that, okay, if you can't tell your mama, you got aunts and you got a grandma that y'all could talk to. Y'all got cousins you could talk to. Just talk to somebody.
Okay? I'm easy to talk to now.
Ma, really? 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 Okay, you saw how she just said, just listen. I'm like, we trying to listen to the kids. We telling them to talk. You can't tell them to shut up.
She said that. You said that at the beginning when she joined the live.
Yes, let's talk. And you know what? When stuff like that is going on, you kind of are like suffering in silence all by yourself because don't nobody know your pain you're going through or how you feel. And when you're going through stuff like that, that creates depression, that creates anxiety, it creates a lot of stuff. Okay, so I just want y'all to just always know my phone is always on. It may be saying at a certain time, I ain't accepting no calls because Auntie like to get her rest. But you just leave a message and I will call you back. Okay?
Me too.
So
I don't care what time it is. I be up all night long.
Grandma, you gonna always answer your phone because you always on your phone.
I still answer. If I don't see a name by the number, I ain't gonna answer.
But what if it's like us calling from another person's phone?
If you don't say something first, I ain't gonna say nothing until I hear a voice.
So listen,
a voice behind it.
Let me explain this other piece too about the whole bullying thing. Things that happen to you when you're young can have a permanent effect on who you become as an adult. Okay, so like how you were saying, when someone says something to you, your reaction or your answer to them now is, okay, well, thank you very much. I'm ugly, okay, and you ugly with me, okay. It's okay. It's okay. But at the same time, if you start believing what people say to you, it's going to affect who you are and who you become. So when we tell y'all, and when I say you really cannot care about what people say, because you could be doing all the right things, and guess what? They still going to find something wrong with you, and they still going to try to find something to talk about. So this is my best advice to y'all, is that when people talk about you, they're thinking about you, okay? So when they talking about you, just be like, thank you. Thank you for always keeping me on your mind, okay? Thank you.
And keep them out of your business.
Of course, keep them out of your business, but nobody wants to be friends with bullies anyway. So my whole thing is like, just making sure you are secure with yourself. And then we're going to talk about this a whole lot all school year long. We're going to talk about this because it's important that y'all know bullies are real. And they don't necessarily have to say things to you all the time. It could be just the way they treat you. Because me and James used to think Jada was getting bullied because our Jada friends was bigger than her. Okay. Like Amazon big. Okay. And all of them had issues. All of them had issues. And you heard what she said. She said, if we don't like them, she'd be like, okay, it's something that they see that I don't see. And yeah, I done told Jada a couple times. She started being friends with one girl again. And I was like, well, that shorty can't come over here. Okay. She can't come in my house. I don't want to talk to her. None of that. I'm like, because I don't like the way she did you when she did you. Because how you her friend and you going to try to set her up to get beat up. Okay. And tell other girls where she lives so they can come knock at my door.
That's right.
Too.
That's not cool.
Sit there and let nobody try to beat up my daughter.
And then when they come to your house, they feel like they can do whatever they want, lay wherever they want, go in the refrigerator. I don't play no junk like that. You bring them out, you bring your ass to my house, you're gonna sit your ass on the couch. I don't need you walking around all in my house, And just like you said, Steph, good thing I ain't had no boys, cause I'm gonna tell you, I don't play that. Romy, I'm gonna tell you, when they come here, they be in one spot. They go to my room on the couch.
Okay, so this is my next question for y'all ladies. Do y'all feel like it's hard to just be yourself in the world today?
What was the question?
Sorry. It's hard to be yourself in the world today.
It's hard to be yourself in the world today. Do you feel like you got to be everything that you see on Instagram or TikTok or Snapchat? You feel like you got to be them girls?
No. I'm my own person.
Okay, and I'm gonna ask again. You ain't just telling me what you think I want to hear, right?
No.
Okay. Because I'm gonna share something with y'all because I had a whole epiphany the other day, and it just disgusted me. I was on social media. I was on Instagram, I think, and I was just scrolling, and I was just like, this is like so boring. Like everybody's doing the same thing on Instagram.
But you know.
Everybody's doing the same thing when it comes to how they doing their bodies, and everybody wants a big and a little tiny waist. Everybody's doing the same thing. So do we really have any genuine, authentic people out here anymore? Because everybody's doing the same thing.
I'm offended.
Huh?
I'm real.
Okay, you real. But I'm saying, like, my whole thing is, I was just looking and I said, this is sad. Like what you see on social media is like really sad because everybody just wants to make it look like everything is just peaches and cream and rainbows and unicorns and everything is happy all the time. Do y'all ever see people talking about negative things? Because nobody wants you to know those things. Everything you see on social media is the same. And I find it actually kind of boring.
Yeah, everybody want to get tattoos and this, that. I even see babies trying to get tattoos.
I just don't find nothing inspiring on social media. Like I was having this conversation with Jasmine the other day, and I just said, I'm just not inspired by what I see on social media. Nothing inspires me. Everybody's doing the same thing. So does that make y'all feel like what y'all see people doing on social media do make you feel like you got to do it too?
I'm about ready to get off social media.
You say sometimes, Asia?
Yes, like if they're like doing like making slime or something, then yeah, I'll be mad because I'm not making no slime. But like other stuff about their hair and stuff, I don't really care. All that stuff, I don't care.
Okay, so what about you with your TikTok videos? Because you be on it, honey.
You sure do. Grandma, let me show you how to do the TikTok.
No, that's not true. Grandma, she was the one. I went outside. I was in the rain. I was at work, and I ran outside to go in the rain and do a TikTok because it's trending in the rain doing a TikTok. So then I did a TikTok in the rain. I showed Grandma. She said, how I do the TikTok? I want to do a TikTok. Yes. Now you going to blame me saying, I said, let me show you how to do a TikTok, Grandma. No, she said, how I do it. Yes, I did. You got to go and get text messages, Grandma.
But, so you say yes, it kind of makes you feel like, because it's trending. Why you can't be trending just being yourself?
I can. I'm just saying, like making slime. My mama, she don't like slime.
Okay, I haven't talked to a person about slime, but this is the first time. Okay, making slime. And
I'm thinking about just getting off a social media, period, because it's the same old.
It's the same stuff. Like you just see the same stuff, and it's really sad. Like
I don't want to be out there no more. I just want to be to myself. I need my own space now. Even with Facebook, I'm tired of Facebook too.
Okay, let me finish asking these girls this question. So Kayla, did you answer it?
No.
Do you feel like you have to be who the world is telling you who you need to be?
I don't feel like I need to be what the world is telling me to be. But sometimes, like, if I'm watching like a YouTube channel of some sort, like I'll see like most of the YouTube channels I'll watch are mostly vlogs that involve like I guess couples basically. And then sometimes like if I'm just like in that sort of like personality trait moment at that time, like I'll just feel envious towards like that couple because I'm just like, man, why? Like I've never like had like a guy actually look at me like that. I've never like actually like been complimented for like, oh, I don't know, like how I'm apparently like beautiful and stuff like that. I've never been complimented like that. So I would feel jealous towards like all those other YouTubers and stuff who have boyfriends and stuff, and then like they're in a relationship, and I would feel jealous towards that. So that's the only time I would feel that way.
Okay, so you want me to tell you what that's called?
Yes.
It's called you comparing your life to somebody else's life. And let me just let you in on a little secret, okay, in case you didn't notice. Okay. And you say you like to watch a lot of like vlog channels, like couple stuff. You know, a lot of that stuff is staged.
Yeah.
People say they look cute together and like they can make money together and stuff like this. People will say they are in a relationship. People will, you know, put on for the gram and all that stuff. And sometimes it's a job. It's a job, like an acting job. Okay. So I just want you to take a pause for a minute. And I want you, the next time you watch a vlog and you see that and you find yourself feeling like that, I want you to be like, okay, Auntie Steph told me all this shit is not necessarily true or real. Okay. Because everybody wants views and everybody wants to look like they got the perfect couple and the perfect marriage and the perfect relationship. Just living the perfect life. Okay. And girl, ain't no such thing. It's no such thing. Everybody has hardships. Everybody has problems. And when you are feeling like you're comparing yourself to somebody that you see on social media, you really don't know who they are. You don't see the real them.
So you really shouldn't feel jealous. That's what I heard you say.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't feel envious. You shouldn't feel like, oh my gosh, like they're getting all this attention and all that stuff. Because a lot of it is fake. It's fake. YouTube is a job.
You know what I found out? I feel good being single and happy. I can go look at TV here, there. I ain't even really got to do nothing. If I want to go out, I can go out when I want. Like right now, I'm cutting up some collard greens.
Okay, well, cut them collard greens and let me finish talking to these girls. So my thing to you, Kayla and Asia, you might do this and subconsciously don't know you do it. Okay. But don't ever be envious or jealous of someone that you see on TV, on YouTube. Nobody. Okay. Don't be jealous because you know what? You really don't know how they really living. When I tell y'all, a lot of this is a job for people, and this is how they pay their bills, how they eat and stuff like that. Do y'all watch De'Ara and Ken?
No.
I know Jada did, but like they are like this black young couple that they done been together for forever, seem like. And he done cheated on her a whole bunch of times, like for real. He done cheated on her, and they'll air out their dirty laundry. Next thing you know, they back together, and it's like clearly he's ready to move on, you know, because he out here trying to see what else he can get. But at the same time, because of appearances and because they make money off of this channel, they have like millions of subscribers. Okay. They're going to keep living that facade. They're going to keep staying into like that role that they have to, they still together, but actually they probably not. So who wants to live a lie? I'm sorry, but I can't live a lie. Okay. Cause I can't keep up with the lie.
Me either.
I cannot keep up with the lie. I can't. So that's why I'm asking you guys, like, Kayla, I really commend you for saying and being honest and saying that, you know, you find yourself being envious or jealous. And to be honest, honey, you don't have to be.
You don't even know the people.
Yeah.
Why would you feel jealous? Just feel happy for them.
Real life is not a fairy tale or a Cinderella story, Snow White, none of them chicks. Okay, Elsa, ain't none of them. That's not what real life is about. Okay, you are going to have some hardships. You are going to learn some hard lessons, and it's what you do with that information once you know it. So don't ever look at somebody else's life, whether it be through YouTube, Instagram, or any of them, and think like they living a better life than you. Because to be honest, you really don't know.
They not.
You really, really don't know. And I hate that they put like this type of content out for girls y'all age, and even around Jada and Jasmine's age too. That people just always want to compare their life to other people, and like, why?
And half of them catching hell.
Okay, so and the reason why I was bringing that up too, I don't want y'all to lose who you are genuinely. Okay, always stay true to who you are. Like I talked to you a couple weeks ago, Kayla, and you was showing me like certain things that you like really like your chokers, your yin and your yang, and what was the dude name with the on the back of your jacket? I forgot his name.
Hanako.
I learned a lot about you, and it's just, sometimes that's all we need to do as parents. Sometimes we need to just shut up and listen, because how are we gonna know our children if we don't allow them to talk and speak? That's why I keep cutting mama off so y'all could talk.
That's why I ain't said nothing.
See, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you right now in this moment. So,
I'm trying to cut my collard greens up.
Do y'all know what girl code mean?
Sort of, but I've never actually like
Yes.
deal with it yet.
Okay.
Make a code. Talk about it.
No, let's see what Asia say. What's girl code, Asia?
Like, girl code is like, if you got a secret and you say, don't tell nobody, friend, then your friend go and tell somebody, that's breaking the girl code.
Okay, that's one way of looking at it. That is one way of looking at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and like some people, they use codes, like words to like say stuff that they don't want people to know. Like if you sitting by somebody and you don't want them to know what you're talking about, then you be like, "Hey, girl." Then like that's like a code word,
Oh, I just call people a totally different name, and I could be talking about you, and I could really be talking about you like right in your face, and you would not know because I done gave you a whole new name. But the person who I'm talking to you about, they already done caught on. They be like, yes, stuff. Your cousin, not the business, okay? But no, I'm talking about the person right there. Yeah, but that was a good one, Asia. 11-year-old said what the girl code is. Okay. So, Kayla, do you have any other idea what girl code may mean?
Most of the time, I feel like girl code, like it might not involve this, but at the same time, I feel like, say, if two people are in a relationship inside the friend group, and then those two people break up, I feel like it's going against girl code if one of the other friends from the friend group gets together with that friend's.
Ding, 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 ding. You won, girl. You won. That's exactly what we was talking about. Girl code like that. Like if your friends have dated somebody, you don't turn around and go back and date them. That's breaking girl code, okay? You know that, right? Okay. Don't be asking for permission either. Just don't do it. Okay? Don't do it. There is a code amongst us women that you don't date somebody's exes. That's like somebody's seconds. And like, did you really want him when I was dating him? Okay, Asia's starting to get sleepy.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I see you yawning.
Yeah, I see you.
No, because that's a morning yawn. That's a morning yawn. Because once the live in, my friend's gonna start calling me. Let's play Roblox.
Oh,
did you Roblox?
Let's play some Minecraft.
I don't like Minecraft. Ron like Minecraft for some reason. He be trying to find diamonds.
Oh, okay.
No, and they think you could buy stuff with it.
The best part is playing with friends, I think, because then you could just like basically like sometimes with me, like my friends will
Rove, he'll watch people on YouTube. He think he'll find it in the same spot that they are in. He like pauses the video. Then he goes to the same spot they was at. Then he digs where they dig at the same time that they dig. And then when he gets to the bottom where they find a diamond, he don't find it. He be like, "Oh my God, I
Okay,
did this
I
for
can
nothing."
hear him saying that. I can hear him saying that.
It's just so funny. It be funny because he be tearing. He be so funny. He be like, "I'm sick of playing Minecraft. Oh my God, I don't like this." Then when we start eating, he be like, "My day was terrible because I didn't find no diamonds."
Oh Lord.
No. And then it just be so funny because the way he be saying it, it's just hilarious.
Okay.
It's funny.
I got
from
I got a couple of more questions. Okay.
Larry.
Okay, so y'all heard the term black girl magic?
Yes.
I have.
Okay. What is your definition of what black girl magic means?
It means that us black girls gotta stick together,
Okay.
and that like like no matter what you like, I just think that that's what it means. I don't know.
That all black girls need to stick together. Okay. Hey,
Yes.
okay.
What is that?
I think
That's
same thing. I
Chicago.
don't really have any other definition in my head on what black girl magic is. I just think it's that we all gotta stick together. We all gotta make sure that we have each other's backs if something happens and stuff like that. That's all I think that it is.
We as women, as females, we need to be supportive and encouraging and very inspiring to one another. I just it irks me when you see women just going in on women like just for no reason. And I can't stand to hear a man go in about a woman because I just think it's rude and disrespectful. But at the same time, I want you guys to know that you guys are black girl magic too. You are in school, you are getting your education, you are learning how to carry yourself as young ladies. You're going to be successful grown-ups when you get out here in this real world. And it's just by you guys sticking to what you know is right. Always do the right thing, even when people are not watching. Do the right thing, okay? And just love being who you are. Okay.
Okay.
Black girls rock.
We do. We actually really, really do rock. We do.
I'm rocking.
When y'all feel overwhelmed and you have a lot of pressure, how do you cope with it? Y'all ain't under no pressure?
It depends on the type of pressure. Like is the pressure like talking about emotion wise or
It could be that. Because that normally be the type of pressure that'll get you too. Asia, we cannot hear nothing you saying.
Sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. So I was gonna say that for me, the pressure is Chicago and Kansas. That's my pressure. They are so bad. I'm telling you, Chicago. Listen, it's funny because Chicago, Kansas will be minding his business in his airheads. Then Chicago will come hit him in the back of the head and take one of his candies and run and hide. It'd be funny because you can't find him. And then when you call his name and he know you around Kansas, he know that you'll protect him and he'll come out. and then Kansas be like, "You took my candy," and then he'll try to get it back. At Chicago, he knows how to say the full word. He'd be like, "No."
Okay.
Oh,
So
Lord.
let me. You said your 2 young brothers is pressure
See,
for you.
listen, he's hiding Dad's keys right now.
Why? Y'all know y'all is not good with keys in y'all house.
He's
They sure
hiding.
ain't.
He's hiding.
Not even my key. I gave her 2 sets of keys, and she can't find them. When she come
I
here,
know.
she gotta call me.
He's hiding
So
the
I'm still
keys.
giving them keys.
He's hiding the keys in the drawer by the front door.
Oh Lord, who doing that?
Chicago. He's just bad. And then he'll look at you like you're not looking. And he'll be like, "Hi." I saw you. I saw what you did. Then when you take it from him, he goes, because mommy here, he goes and cry. He fake cries, crocodile tears.
Okay, well, if that's all the pressure you got, Day Compression Zip said, Asia, you doing good then, okay? You doing pretty good. So, let me give you another example of how you deal with pressure. You know, you could be done had a disagreement with a friend. I ain't gonna say if y'all had a boyfriend, but you can have a disagreement with a friend, or you could be upset with something that your parent done said. Okay, how do you deal with that kind of pressure?
Well, Kayla, you go first.
Okay. Well, most of the time I get angry. Most of the time, like frustrated with like certain things. Like most of the time is what my mom says. Like sometimes we'll like get into an argument, and then like if I like just I'll grab a pillow or something and I'll just like punch it or yell into it like as much as I can and get as much frustration out as possible, and then I'll just be like, calm down, it's over, we don't have to talk about it no more. And then I'll just go do what I need to do, and I'll just chill for the rest of the time, and I'll be
You're
like,
too young to be up under pressure.
Well, she says she would go get a pillow and scream in the pillow. She got to get it out of her system.
Yes, like that movie we was watching.
You need an outlet.
Yes,
what does grandma do when she get frustration? I gotta go holler in a pillow too.
Yeah, you could. Or you could just holler in your house.
Yes, it's your house. Nobody there.
Yeah, you could do that.
yes.
But like when it like pressure like towards me and my mom, we could like have a disagreement sometimes, but
Like
that's
you
it.
did.
But I handle it like I just go in the room and I just sit there and I just talk to myself and say, "Yes, I read books, Grandma. I have an app on my listen. I have an app on my phone where I read stories to calm me down. They read it to me, and I take yoga lessons.
Okay,
and it calms me down because I have 5 brothers. If you guys didn't notice, so I don't think that I would have a boyfriend until like 20. So not even at 19. Grandma, you're not grown at 19 to grandma. You're grown at 20.
Girl, you ain't grown when you 46 in her book, okay? But I have to keep reminding her that I am, okay?
No.
She texted me one night. I said, Mom, I said, why you outside? She told me something because last time I checked, I'm grown. I said, well, okay. I wasn't ready for that.
I just feel like, sometimes, we never, like my mama said before she passed, we ain't never grown. We always go back home.
Oh, but I'm grown.
Even grown people go back home sometimes.
Yeah, but Ma, just because you grown, that don't mean we ain't talking about like you can't go home and stuff. We talking about grown in a sense like I make my own decisions. Nobody makes decisions.
That's true, but what I'm saying when it comes down to kids, Asia asked me this question the other day. When I get the chicken company, my brother gonna be saying, "What y'all coming to see Asia for?"
What?
You
I
remember
don't, what?
Asia?
Grandma, you're glitching.
You're
You
glitching.
remember we was at the daycare and you was telling
Oh,
your mom?
yes. I said, I was talking to my mom, and I said that I'm not going to be having no boyfriend because if I bring home a boy, all my brothers will be standing at the door like, who's you? We never met you before. What? So I said, I'm not
At least you
gonna
got some brothers that can stand there and ask and interrogate. Okay.
That's the point. They all just sitting there.
Yep. They're gonna be
Just
sitting there too on the couch.
staring over here like, so who is you?
Yes.
We never met you before.
Yes, let them do that. My uncles and cousins used to do that to me.
That's called evaluating them.
I'm just scary. And I bet grandma gonna be there right next to them.
Yep. Sure is.
What's up?
Sure
So
is.
I'll be there
yes.
too. I'll travel. down there and
Asia
be
gonna
like,
come and be pushing me in a wheelchair.
So
It's my grandmother.
this is the reason why I'm asking y'all this is because y'all may think that the problems and like pressure that y'all consider pressure right now, that could be something that sometimes kids don't know how to handle or deal with that. And so the fact that y'all both have an outlet of how you do it, that's good. You say you go do yoga and read. Taylor says she goes scream in a pillow and get it out her system. You just got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
You do.
But still, focus.
No, but I want them to understand that things that they may feel like it's pressure to them too, it shouldn't be ignored. Like, it's important. If you're upset about something, I do feel like kids need to talk to their parents. You don't have to agree. Oh my gosh, tell him to be quiet. Craig.
Oh,
He making
Craig.
that noise.
silencio.
He making all that noise. I just want y'all to know that y'all you have to keep the lines of communication open, but at the same time, also letting y'all know that what hurts you, we want to know too. What bothers you, we want to know too. We don't want y'all thinking it's dismissive.
You got to keep it to yourself. Talk to somebody.
Yeah, you've talked to somebody. That's how depression and anxiety, all that stuff starts building up too, is because you don't have an outlet. So I'm glad to hear that even at y'all age, y'all have an outlet, and that's good. When I'm under pressure, I just gotta say what I gotta say. I gotta get it out my system. Once I get it out my system, I'm done with it. Once I say what I gotta say, and I don't hold stuff for very long. If I'm mad, trust me, you gonna know.
Me too, Steph. I'm like you. I agree. I'm gonna say what I gotta say.
I
gotta get it off my chest.
Yes. I can't hold on to stuff like that. I gotta let stuff go. So, do you young ladies have any questions for us? I can't hear you, Asia.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay, what's your question?
So, the middle school that you went to, did you have lockers?
Do we have lockers?
Yeah, at Magnificent.
No. Ma. No.
I thought McNichols had lockers.
Grandma is breaking the code.
I'm sorry.
Breaking the code.
Breaking the code. I was more worried about them doing it, and it's you. No, they do not have. They didn't have lockers when I was there, but they probably have them now since they rebuilt that school.
Do they have a swim team?
I don't know. They didn't have that when I was there because we didn't have a pool.
And Steph didn't know how to swim.
Oh no, I've always known how to swim, courtesy of you throwing me in the Hollover Beach. Okay.
She did that same thing to me.
See? And was you traumatized? Was you traumatized?
Yes, I was hollering for help.
Yes.
She took me out all the way in the back.
To me,
she let me go back all the way by myself. She said,
Yes.
"Swim there if you want to go back."
Yes. And that's how I learned how to swim too, Asia.
Almost.
Did.
I was scared. I thought I didn't want to go out because it was sharks and it was scary.
No, grandma scared you of the ocean.
Asia got drama.
She would go underwater with you. That's the worst part. She did that to Rome too.
Oh Lord, y'all, you still traumatizing these kids.
I've never been traumatized by that.
You know how to swim?
Yes.
Okay, so now because you know how to swim, you won't be traumatized. Woo!
Still Rome, he be holding on. He be holding on. Grandma said we going underwater. He be like, no.
I know. I saw him when we was in Orlando. He was like nervous. He was nervous.
Rome was swimming at that Airbnb.
Yeah, he was swimming because he saw that grandma was staying away from him.
I know.
Grandma was not in his
When
vicinity.
grandma jumped in that water, I thought it was about to go down, but she surprised me.
Girl, when she did that swan, she was like,
no, she swam all the way to 3 feet from 5 feet. It was.
We used to be on the swimming team.
okay, y'all have any more questions for us? Come on, we're wide open. Ask questions.
No, I don't have.
I don't know.
Maybe if I wasn't on here, she'll ask questions, but I still see her on YouTube.
Oh, I have a question.
Okay, what?
So if you like wear a like school skirt, you know, but it's not the color that you're supposed to wear. Like I had got this olden days skirt. It's like the skirt that the girl she wore in that music video when she sung "I'm So Fancy." And it's like purple, and my mom said I can't wear it to school, so I'm just gonna ask. Do you think I will be able to wear it?
Do y'all have to wear uniforms?
Yes.
So I'm gonna say that's a no.
But it's a uniform skirt.
Yeah, but it's not your colors you're supposed to be wearing.
Yeah, uniform.
That's why you don't go. That's why you don't go and get stuff when they got uniforms and they want you to wear uniforms.
You gotta wear.
You're gonna wear that. Only time you're gonna be able to wear that is when you go to church.
Listen, I wouldn't have did good back in school back in the day if I had to wear a uniform because I don't like uniforms, period.
Either.
But you know what? They got the kids wearing uniforms, so they don't have a problem about. Oh, Tommy got on Nike. Asia got on Tuto. And
Grandma, what are you saying?
no, I'm just saying this name. That's what they were talking about today. You can't get into this name brand stuff.
Yeah.
That's why kids the way they is. That's why they put uniforms in the schools.
I think
I wish we had uniforms back in the days. I would have loved them. Or some of the uniforms are cute. I like them.
Are cute. I just don't like looking the same every day.
I know, like wearing the same thing as other people.
No, that's so outsiders don't come on the school campus.
What?
Outsiders, people don't belong on the school.
So when I got to 5th grade, my mom, she just threw all my school clothes away. All of them. I don't got no school shirts, no school skirts.
You done grew.
But they fit me still. They would have still fit me. But she threw them away because she thought that when I go to middle school, I wouldn't have to wear school clothes.
Oh, okay.
But now she finds out that I have to wear school clothes. And she said, Asia, why would you let me throw that stuff away? And I said, Mommy saved it. She said, but still, you could have still wore that.
Well, you know your mama doing house cleaning, and she throw away everything. Half of the stuff she give it to me. Yeah. I still got shoes. I got Nike shoes that I know y'all can still wear. I washed them.
Grandma,
Nike ain't cheap. And when I have a yard sale, people want me to give it to them for $2, and I tell them $25. So I'm still hustling y'all stuff, trying to help y'all get stuff. You know, you don't throw away everything, you know.
Well, Grandma, she bought me these shoes once. They was a size 1. I'm a size 5.
Ma, that is like way too small.
I know.
That was back in the days. I bought Asia a lot of stuff, but
And
just like I say,
she said,
Nikes and stuff like that, you don't throw that away. I
but
put them in the yard sale. That's how you get your money back. Half of it.
they was them Skechers, you know, that had the diamonds on them and stuff. And she said, save them, Asia. Maybe one day you could give them to your children. I said, Grandma, I'm not having kids.
I'm not having any either.
I don't like kids.
Asia say she got too many brothers.
I don't like kids.
You don't like kids?
No, I don't.
You don't? Well, why you?
Asia, please come babysit my child. I don't like kids. Well, how old is that?
That is the best birth control you can ever have, right there.
Listen, she's 1 year old. Oh no, I ain't watching her. I don't like kids. I'm sorry. I don't like kids.
Who got kids?
He's just standing here staring at me. Oh, just staring at me.
She said,
"Well, that's your brother."
Staring at her.
He got my shoes on. Staring at me. He think I'm gonna go outside.
No.
Well, one time he put my heels on.
No, don't know. Make sure he come out the heels.
I had to take him out of them. You know, when those boys come over here, they just see stuff laying around.
They just bother it.
They want to comb grandma's hair. They want to do everything. One day I left some little yogas out. I come back home. It was 12 yogas. When I came back home, there was no yogas because Chicago got a hold of all of them.
He don't even eat it. He just rubs it on his face.
No, he drank all of them. The little baby yogas. Yes, he drank them all.
One time I gave him a Danimals yogurt, the one that you know you have to drink it. He didn't drink it. He put it in his mouth. He spit it out and rubbed it all over his face. And I said, Chicago, are you sick? Then I put him in the bathtub. Come to find out it's yogurt.
Well, maybe that's what he liked.
To put yogurt on his face, Grandma?
Maybe he want to look right. Maybe he want to be a yoga child.
How you gonna look right with yogurt on your face?
He want to be a yoga child.
Okay, so last question, and then we're gonna wrap this up because it's 12 o'clock.
I'm tired and I need to get my beauty rest.
So, nieces, is there anything that you think parents don't understand? Kayla said parents don't understand why I gotta be looking at my phone, and we had to correct her on that. Asia, do you think it's some things that parents don't understand?
Yes.
What?
I think it's a little similar to Kayla's question. Why would you buy me a phone if you don't trust me to be on the phone?
Okay.
I mean, it ain't good to trust girls because sometimes, like you say, you get the texting, you get on certain sites that you ain't got no business on. So if I bought you a phone, 8 o'clock, that phone go off. Trust me.
I got my first phone at 5 years old. My mom, it was an old phone. It was her old phone that she had because she had got a new phone. And then I had called Auntie Tiff on it, and she said she'll call me right back. Then I went to go get me a little snack, and I brought my phone with me. That was the first phone that I ever broke. And I left it
break phones like breaking cake.
You do, girl.
You had more iPhones than I had.
I broke 2 phones and I lost 5 phones.
That's
and I still got an Android.
That's 7.
I still got an Android here. You a child walking around with an Apple phone. Really?
My dad, he keep buying me phones.
He's crazy.
Okay, but
buy a metro phone. I bet you won't break that.
Let me say this. the reason why parents ask to see your phone is not that we don't trust you with the phone. It's just the phone, you just have access to everything. Everything. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Everything. And parents should be looking at your phone to make sure you ain't doing something that you're not supposed to do. You may think it's innocent, but it could be something that really makes a parent just be questioning, like, okay, well, why are you looking at this? Or why are you on this site? Or why are you on that? It's to protect.
And why you stick your tongue out on certain pictures? And why you doing it like this? You know?
I just don't understand. Y'all need to understand this. As parents, if we didn't do it and something happened, it would mess us up because we not being parents. Just like when before cell phones came out, you know, you only way you could communicate with somebody was on a regular house phone, okay?
Mm-hmm. One time my mom got me a flip phone and I lost that. Well, I didn't lose it. I went to a sleepover and it was like a flip phone. So
and
my friend said she had to call her mom because she was late to pick her up. And then the phone was in the toilet.
Oh, Lord.
It was sad. Because
the phone, Asia.
It was a flip phone.
It was a flip phone.
My mom said, I have to be able to trust you. So she got me a flip phone. And then the flip phone was flushed down the toilet.
That sucks.
Wow.
But now the new phone that I have, it's waterproof.
Well, you wouldn't be getting 7 phones from me.
This is my
not for me either.
Not me either.
One thing, Asia, you don't let people hold your phone.
No, you don't.
Not with this COVID going on.
When I had left my phone in the refrigerator and it froze, my mom.
In the refrigerator?
Yes, it was on accident. I was 5. She said, I'm not getting you another phone. She said, I'm not getting you another phone. When I think you're responsible, then I'll get you a phone.
Okay, so the Nista squad is talking. They said that whether it's Layla said, when I was a kid, my mom said it's our phone, meaning her phone, mine and my dad's. So yeah, they can look at it. They paying the bill. They making sure you got the data that you need to get on the phone. So guess what? It's technically not your phone.
And you did that with Jada.
Yeah, you borrowing it. You borrowing it.
Certain time your phone go off because mama can't look and see who calling you.
Sandy Tucson said, you're a kid. Your brain is still developing and you don't appreciate danger and we don't trust the world. See, it don't have anything to do with you per se. We don't trust the world.
Yeah, because there's some crazy people out there in it.
I'm telling you, tomorrow y'all homework is watch Missing. Megan is missing. You gonna and then call me.
Megan is missing?
Megan is missing. Watch it.
Who is Megan?
I still haven't found my phone though. It's in the car.
Queen B70 said, my daughter who is 15 feels the same way, but I have to check because too much is going on today. See, all parents are saying the same thing. Okay. Jay Compression Zip said, I check my nephew phone daily and I have a sleep app and all I got to do is, she said, cut it right off at 8 o'clock. Yep, I had an app too that I control Jada phone too. And I know, Kayla, you welcome.
I have that app.
She has the app too now. You next, Asia.
Don't introduce her to my mom.
Oh no, I'm gonna introduce her.
Oh,
You're next.
You Auntie Steph, you cool, you know. Don't do that.
Asia.
Well, hey, at a certain time you don't need to be on the phone. Hey, I'm a grown woman and I don't be on the phone at a certain time.
Look, I'm Auntie Steph and Kayla got it on her phone, so I'm still cool. You just protect it.
That's right. We gotta protect y'all.
We said we gotta trust. We don't trust the world.
What time the phone cut off?
Jada phone used to cut off at I think 9:30 or 10. What time your phone cut off, Kayla?
Mine cuts off at 10. It used to be 10:30, but now it's 10. So
Okay.
Why y'all need it? Y'all gonna be going to school now. You don't need the phone on that late.
Yes, my mom. She said.
Phones need to be cut off at 7:00 because somebody just keep calling me and I keep cutting them off because I'm tired of them calling me, and that's why my volume go down and I gotta keep logging off because they got they're calling me at a certain time. I tell them don't call me after 9:00.
Oh, my phone don't even ring after a certain time.
Yes,
Yeah.
mine.
I don't like that.
One text from my friend saying, "Are you up? Can we play Roblox?" But that's it.
I'm sorry, but y'all need to take y'all ass to bed, okay? Y'all
That's
need
right.
y'all ass to bed. You do not need to be on the phone past 8 o'clock. Y'all don't need to be on the phone.
It's 9 and
Taylor, you probably 9, 10 o'clock. Yeah. But Asia, right now, you don't need to be on the phone after 8 o'clock.
I need to be on that after 7. You got to get your homework. You got to stay focused. And you don't need to be on no phone.
What if we need the calculator on our phone?
Girl, you better get a calculator. But you can just put a regular calculator, okay?
You need to calculate your brain.
Asia, don't even try. No, you're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. Sandy 2 Cents say y'all are too young to be let loose in the world without supervision. The phone equals the world, and that is so true.
Predators.
The world. It's the world.
Yes,
that's right.
My 5th grade teacher, she had something called a phone hotel, and she knew that we all had phones, so that she would make sure that we would put our phones in our box that had our name on it, so that we wouldn't be on it in class and stuff. And and then we get it at the end of the day.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, she called it the phone hotel.
I know that's right, child.
Yeah, I saw a movie like that one time.
The phone hotel?
Yeah.
It was
called when they went to the class, they had to turn their phones in, and they get them at the end of the shift.
Queen B70, she said, I need that app to shut it down. She has an iPhone and I have a Galaxy. Please. Okay, the app name, get your pen and your pencil or put this in your phone right now. The app is called Our Pact. OURPACT. Our Pack.
Our Pack?
Our Pack.
Hour or hour?
Hour. Hour. O-U-R.
O-U-R.
So hours, but without the S?
Without the S. Our Pack.
Okay.
And when I tell you, you will thank me. You will thank me. You will thank me. I printed up a whole contract for Jada ass when we got Our Pack. I wasn't playing about that. And I didn't care what nobody said about, oh, she too old for you to be doing her like that. Whatever. Jada don't look like she 20. She don't got that app on her phone now, but she always has looked younger than what she is. And,
like 13?
Huh?
She looked like she's 13.
I would say about 15. But at the same token, no, I don't let the world tell me how to parent my children.
Grandma, are you sleeping?
No, I'm listening to you.
Oh.
Pack. It's P-A-C-T. Our Pack. You will thank me. I promise you will thank me. And you can shut it down. All this arguing or like debates about getting off the phone, turning the phone off. Child, it's remotely. You can just take your phone and be like, beep, and they whole phone, all the apps disappear. They can't do nothing.
For mine, all my apps just turn straight up gray. Like, as soon as it hits it, I'm just like, but then when it turns on the next day, I'm just like, 3, 2, 1, hallelujah.
Exactly.
It's alive.
Exactly. So you can control what time they phone turn off. You can control what time they phone come on in the morning. Jada's on used to come on at 6 o'clock in the morning and went off like at 9 or 10 o'clock at night. On the weekends, I would just let it stay on until midnight. But for the most part, her phone was monitored. She could be in Florida. I could turn that phone off. All the way here in Jersey, it's remote. So it travels with you.
So when she was down here, you would turn her phone off?
And they try to sneak my phone, but guess what my phone be? With me. Hid up under my mattress.
Well, you just told your thought. You just told
That's
your
okay. If I'm laying there, they can't. They gonna move big me.
We know not to try you, Grandma. We know not to try you.
Huh?
We know not to try you.
See? She still don't play the radio.
When you come over there, she got her paddle right there on the table. Sit down right there. You don't move at all.
She don't play the radio.
You scared to ask Grandma a question.
See,
you ain't got to be scared. Just ask it.
That's the point. We know you're gonna say no. Outside and jump on the trampoline in the backyard? No.
Asia, you know I let y'all jump.
So this is
y'all couldn't jump because the grass was high.
So
this is the tablet.
I know.
So this is what I'm gonna say to y'all. So Asia, you talking about I'm Auntie Stella, I'm the cool aunt. I'm cool, but I ain't that young. I ain't that deep,
too.
Okay.
She got some of me in her.
You know how I do. You know.
She smile with you. Who is that?
I hope you all enjoyed tonight's version of Women Who Wine, but we had little girls who lemonade and teens who tea. Okay. And I just want to say, how do y'all feel getting off of this? Like after this conversation, do you feel like you have a better understanding about this transition you're about to make? One from elementary to middle school and the other one from middle school to high school.
Yes, and I also feel tired.
Did you learn anything tonight?
Yes.
What did you learn?
I learned that you shouldn't like school come first and then boys come later.
They're gonna be all up down.
Well, not later, but like when I turn 20, that's like later for me.
That's all you got out of tonight.
And that,
huh?
And that you shouldn't, and that I shouldn't be, and like I don't know. I just know that I learned a lot of stuff, but I just don't know how to. I just don't know.
You gotta focus, Asia. So you weren't focused, so you gotta focus.
I was focused. I know what I learned, but I know what I learned.
We taught you not to smile and show your teeth and all that.
We knew that, Grandma. I've been listening to that song. I listen to that song when I go to sleep, Grandma. Before I go to bed, I put that song on.
Okay, child. You got me listening to Betty Wright too now, honey. Okay, so Kayla, what did you learn tonight?
I learned that first off, we shouldn't like basically base ourselves off of like what we see on the internet or what we see around school. We shouldn't pay attention to all the negative emotions that people send our way, because like most of the time, like we don't know, like most of the time I notice that bullies only bully like people because they're trying to like make themselves feel better about something else that's happening in their lives. So we should never actually take it like in a negative direction, because like we don't know what they're dealing with. So we should just go with, okay, it doesn't really matter on what their opinion is about us. It's more on what we think about ourselves and not like what others think. Okay. And also, moving on to a new school period and stuff, you gotta deal with time management. You got to make sure you get what you need to be done in time and by the due date. Don't go try and finishing it before the due date is like, oh, this is the last day that you get to work on it. Mm-hmm. And basically, like, just be responsible and keep track of all your stuff. Don't go losing any more phones, please, Asia. I don't want to hear
Like, Kayla, not about me.
Yeah, but you can't, like, responsibility.
Don't lose your phones.
Do you talking about school? We talking about school stuff. You talking about
everything. What did you learn? She's telling you what she's taking away from this.
Yeah, that's right. Go ahead, Kayla.
Yes, go ahead.
You're doing good. I like that.
Yes.
And then on top of that, just make sure you keep good relationships with friends. Like, don't call everyone your best friend, which is the main thing we also talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't call everybody your best friend, because not everybody is going to stick with you. Not everybody is going to sit there and, like, be trustworthy at all, because I learned that the hard way in elementary and everything like that. So not everybody's your friend. You just got to, like, think, okay, who can I trust? Who can I not trust? Who do I need to be around? Who do I not need to be around at the moment? So basically all of that is what I got from this conversation.
I'm so proud to hear that, Kayla. I'm so proud to hear that. Good job, honey. Good job.
Beautiful, Kayla.
This is what I learned about both of y'all. Okay, y'all ready?
Yes.
Okay, so I learned that Asia liked to lose a lot of phones, and she's on phone number. Phone number 7.
Expensive phone too.
Yeah,
it's not number.
Get her daddy to buy everybody a phone.
It's not number 7. It's number 8.
Okay, so you need to hold on to phone number 8 for a while.
Yes. But grandma still got phone number 2.
Oh, okay.
Well, what happened to your last phone?
Look,
I
can I tell you what I learned about y'all?
Yes.
Grandma, no. I take on from grandma from losing phones. She got a whole lot of phones in her house.
They still at my house, ain't they?
They on the dresser.
But they at my house, huh?
Like a souvenir.
That's okay. They here. They ain't lost.
I learned about y'all that you both have been bullied before, and you both now know that you need to talk to somebody when stuff like that is happening, because it can be addressed. We don't want nobody trying to hurt themselves, because kids out here just being kids, so to say. But kids are also cruel and mean, and they can be very cruel. Yes, they can be dangerous too. I learned that something that I always figured, that Kayla solidified, that kids y'all age, y'all are impressionable, and what you see, that's something that, can spark envy or jealousy, and you like, oh, okay, well, why my life isn't like that? I think that was very courageous of you, Kayla, to say that, because there's some grown people that's like that. And, they just get so infatuated with somebody else's life. They kind of forget what their life is supposed to be about. So I applaud you for sharing that and being honest about that, because now you know not to do that, not to be envious or jealous of somebody or what you see on the tube or social media, period. You don't have to be you. And only y'all could be the best versions of yourselves. I'm glad I learned that y'all, well, I talk to y'all all the time, but I'm glad that y'all were open enough to talk on this type of public platform. And I think y'all both did wonderful. I am so proud of my nieces. Yes. Yes. And yes.
And an A.
So, huh?
Grandma said and an A.
And they get an A for repeating what they heard.
Yes, participation. Y'all were participating, and
paying attention.
Yes.
And Auntie Misha got off the phone because she sure was scolding y'all.
She was sleeping.
Yeah, she was sleeping. Okay, I'm gonna read these last 3 comments. J Compression Zip said, I know you both will have an amazing school year. Stay focused, keep your head in the books, stay safe, and learn all you can learn, and have fun while doing so. Y'all got this, okay?
This.
Huh?
I said, I know I got this.
Oh, excuse us. Okay, Miss Confident. Angie,
You need to be confident.
Angie Baby 88 said, you both are very smart children.
Thank you.
Sandy Tucson said, such a great conversation. Thanks to these two beautiful young ladies. So I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. So will y'all come back again?
Yes, I would definitely do so.
Okay.
I will.
Okay.
Like in the middle of the school year to talk about how we doing.
Oh, that would be lovely to have a update.
Yeah, like an update on how we're doing so far and like how's it going.
Okay.
I have one thing to ask you guys.
Okay.
So I'm gonna straighten my hair for the first day of school and I'm gonna cut it a little. How do you feel about that?
I think you should not cut your hair.
Right.
And I definitely don't think you should straighten
Not like a bob.
No, I don't think you should straighten it either. I don't think you should straighten it either.
No, stay a child, Nija.
Because it's called heat damage.
Yeah.
You have beautiful, natural, curly hair. Like,
stay a child.
And wear it big, girl.
Because people, when you modeling, people like your natural. You don't want nobody putting a fresh comb in your hair, trying to be somebody you ain't. Straight hair, slinging it like that.
Too much work.
You got your own hair.
Yeah, too much work. It's too much work. It's too much work.
Natural. And all those braids and stuff. I don't know why kids like to wear a lot of braids, but that put a lot of damage and stress on your hair too, and a stress on your brain.
I don't see nothing wrong with braids, Mom.
No, they said braids do have a lot of stress because you pulling it, and
but everybody don't be pulling their hair, Mom.
No, not everybody. When people doing your hair and they doing braids on your hair, they make it tight to all your little cute.
But the next day it get loose, Grandma. And
because it it gets rid of all the stress from the hair after a while.
The first day,
I used to be a cosmetology, and I know it do have stress on your hair, especially when you're trying to think, because your brain tight.
That when you're trying to think. Okay, my bad. No, Asia, don't straighten it. And if you just need your ends clipped, get your ends clipped, but don't straighten it.
Nah,
it's not worth it. It's not.
See, you just going to the 6th grade and you you thinking impression now. Oh, I gotta wear my hair straight. Oh, the other kid's hair straight. I want to slang it.
No, it's only because
go get you a straight wig.
Ma, she ain't wearing no wig. She's not wearing no wig. Okay,
I'm messing with
I was only thinking that because I always get my hair in braids for the first day of school.
I don't think you should straighten it though. I love your natural hair.
Mommy don't think that I should get little locks. Like that would be nice. All you gotta do is just do my edges.
Yeah, what you need locks for?
She talking about faux locks.
Twist braids.
She's talking about faux locks.
Your hair twist, if you wash it, it's gonna be curly anyway. Be natural.
So on that note, ladies, there was someone that asked a question, and she asked me, she said, I know this is like off topic, but she asked me, could I please answer it? And I'm gonna tell Angie L baby 88. Check back with us next Saturday. We are going to have Women Who Wine with Men. and the menfolk will be on. And I think this is a perfect question to ask them. She said, how do you deal with an inconsistent man? And he goes from being caring to non-caring. So we will answer that next week with our men on Women Who Whine. And of course, we're going to have about 3 or 4 of them on here with the rest of the crew. And I just really thank you all for showing up tonight and, sitting through some real girl talk with the shorties, okay? So on that note, thank you, Kayla. Thank you, Asia. Thank you, Mama. And Tamitra's asleep. And I will see you guys next Saturday. I'm about to go on vacation on Monday, and I can't wait.
Where are you going?
Las Vegas.
Wow.
Take lots of pictures and send them.
He's asleep. Kansas.
Oh, yeah. Don't wake him. Don't wake him.
You don't want to wake him. He'll be mad. He'll be like,
safe. Wear your mask.
Yes, Mama. I'm gonna wear my mask. I'm that chick. I'm gonna wear my mask.
We ain't out of the clear yet.
Nope, we sure not.
Especially with the new variant.
Yep, with the new variant. So I will see you guys next Saturday, same time, 9 p.m. And like I said, we will be whining with the menfolk. And that's a great question, Angie, to ask them. How do you deal with an inconsistent man? Child.
I had a lot of fun tonight.
Huh?
I had a lot of fun tonight.
Oh, I'm so happy. Okay.
Oh, that's beautiful, my baby.
I still gotta go get my phone though.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go to bed.
I'm gonna go.
Me too. It is now 12:32, and I'm trying to prep my collard greens. And I'll talk to y'all later. Love y'all.
Grandma, you cooking? Wait, Grandma, you cooking at this time of night?
No, I said prep.
Oh.
Prep means
Prep me, Grandma.
I'm cutting my collard greens up so they can be prepared for tomorrow.
Gotcha.
I know.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make some cornbread, and I'll be selling dinners tomorrow. I'm gonna have some fried chicken, lemon pepper chicken, and Swedish meatballs and cornbread.
I'm coming over, Grandma, to get some Swedish meatballs.
So Shima M said she just came back from Vegas. She said you got to try Hell's Kitchen Steakhouse. Do you have to make reservations so I can make my reservation now? But Hell's Kitchen.
I gotta go.
All right. Good night.
Love y'all.
Love you.
I'll see y'all tomorrow, Asia. Night, Kayla.
Good night.
Love you. Bye.
Good night.
Good night. Peace out.
All right. Peace out. Okay. All right. So y'all have a great evening, or it's Sunday morning. I appreciate all of y'all showing up tonight. I will see y'all again next Saturday. I'll be back from Vegas then, and I'll tell y'all about my trip. And we will pick up. Thanks for letting me know that. That's why I hung on so I could see what you said. Yes, you do. So I'm going to make some reservations tomorrow. Okay. So thank y'all. Love y'all. And I will see y'all next Saturday. Good night.